manicure live stream for y'all, but I'm also folding up some clothes my mom recently bought for me. You're getting a sneak peek behind the scenes. I filmed a haul video of all the items that my mom bought for me from Marshall's. Stay tuned, I'll edit that video. Hopefully I can have it posted by tomorrow for y'all. But would love to know, how's your day going? Hey, In Your Soul, how are you doing today? Hey, Evan. In Your Soul is first today, but glad you could be here. So in this live stream, it's all about manicures. I'm going to be doing a manicure. I'm folding up some clothes. My mom, she took me back to school shopping today, so she bought me a few outfits. So I'm folding that up. I filmed a haul video, so you are getting a sneak peek of the outfits now, but stay tuned for that whole video so you guys can see everything. I am wearing one of the sweatshirts. I was doing the unboxing. I'm like, this is very soft, and I was kind of cold, so I just put the sweatshirt on now. But how's everyone doing today? Glad you could be here. In Your Soul, but glad you guys could be here. You joined the live stream really, really fast. How was your evening/afternoon going today? Evan said, Mia, I'm going to get a similar sweatshirt. It has a blue Nike logo. Nice. I don't know what brand I'm wearing. Honestly, I didn't look. I should have looked because I just filmed the haul video, the unboxing video of like items that my mom bought me. But I didn't look at the brand. I will say, I'm not sure. Do you have Marshall's in the UK? Because she got it from Marshall's and mine was on sale for $8. So we do love a sale over here. And Uniquely Mia's house and stuff, in my mom's house. We do love a sale, guys. It's great. So she also bought me this. These are house slippers because I like house slippers. My mom, she told me I think like a few years ago that if you wear house slippers inside the house, you don't get calluses on your feet. So since she told me that, I always do try to wear house slippers or socks, but sometimes it's really hard to forget, especially like if you don't have a designated pair of house slippers or if you lose it. So I got these from Marshall's today, and it's not popping, guys. What do I do? Hey, Happy King, how you doing today? Hey, Mintu. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. That came off. I had to like pop it off. Yes, it's Hello Kitty Evan. Very, very cool. So we're gonna put it on my feet, but we're not walking anywhere. So this will look like, but I'm gonna put it like by my door because I have a rug in front of me, so I don't need it now, but like when I go downstairs into the living room, I'm gonna put these on. But welcome, Happy King. Okay, you finally got the notification. Yes, Pokemon. Nice. Glad you got the notification. So this is a manicure live stream all about manicures, but first I need to get this. Oh, owie. Oh my god, that hurts so bad. That hurts so bad. Wow. That hurt really, really bad, guys. That hurt so bad. Okay. So I'm going to do something a little bit different in this live stream. I'm going to stream it on TikTok as well, simultaneously. I don't know. I feel like it'll be interesting. Let's test out streaming on TikTok simultaneously as well. So I'm going to have to, like, divide my attention. But where's my iPad? Because that's where I'm going to stream from on TikTok. I'm going to be doing my manicure in this live stream. So let's get TikTok set up, and then I'm still gonna be responding to your comments. I have to find my nail polish, and let us get started with the stream. But welcome everybody to all my returning supporters, and to my bag just fell down, and to all the new people. That don't look good. It's hanging up. Let's take this down. We gotta stage the background, guys. How does this look back here? I need to test out different locations for the stream from in my room, because like we can have different sceneries. We can have like a vegetable wall because I have vegetables, so we can have like a vegetable wall. We can have like a bed wall, like where you see my bed and my books in the background. We can have like a clothing background, or we can have like a trees background. So like what background are we feeling today? What background are y'all feeling today for the stream? For the live stream? I need one. Okay, stay put. My tripod is so lousy, guys. I am so tired of buying tripods. Like, I literally bought this tripod this summer, and it's wobbly already. Like, that's crazy, man. How's it wobbly already? I barely used it. In your soul said you gotta be quicker than that. To Evan, just did a shift. You had a super long day. Well, shout out to you, Evan, for making it through the day. Shout out to everyone for making it through the day, and thank you for tuning into the live stream at the end of your day. Really appreciate it. Hey Keith, how are you doing? Hey Dickinson, I'm uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. It's the glory of God to conceal a matter and the honor of kings and queens to seek out the answer. That means if you want to know my age, like the video, subscribe to the channel, go to my YouTube homepage, click playlist, and watch my Washington, D.C. birthday adventure video. Trust me, if you pay attention, my age will be disclosed to you. Drake said, Mia, I'm not going to lie, I was dying laughing at you tripping over that luggage and running off like that. No, I was laughing too. I trip over air, guys, and sometimes other things make me trip, all right? So if I trip over air, it's no surprise that I tripped over my luggage, but I promise you that wasn't staged or anything. I literally was just turning around, and I tripped. I don't know how I tripped, but I tripped. And I was in the airport, and, like, people were around me. So yeah, it was funny. It was crazy. Congratulations, Keith. Glad you started your YouTube channel. Congrats. That's awesome. And your soul said, I'm in war as I'm watching this. What, dude? No. Start a YouTube channel. Can you vlog it? But, like, save your life first. That reminds me of those memes. It's about, like, Gen Z saying, if they send us to war, we'll be, like, on the battleground, like, texting. Or we'll be like, hey, guys, it's the street. Nah, I would 100% do that. Like, if they ever send uniquely me to war, best believe y'all will be getting daily or hourly updates via live stream and YouTube shorts on how I'm doing. But that's so funny, man. Oh no. In your soul, I hope you're joking, in your soul. I really, really hope you're joking. I hope you're joking. What are we saying? We're testing different backgrounds, guys. What background should we do today? Maybe the painting. How's that? This AC is right in my face. We did get an AC, which is great. It sucked. Really, really sucked. Okay. Bring the camera up a little. What are you seeing? What is that? Oh, that's a curtain. I was like, what in the world is that? Evan said, okay, I trip over my own feet. It annoys people. I end up hitting everything with my body. You know what? It's okay that you trip over air with people. Just be careful. But, like, I don't get how it annoys people. Like, how is it bothering them? Like, that's the part where I don't get. I look like I'll be tripping, Dickinson. Well, I'll be tripping for sure. Hey, how are you doing, 23? Thank you so much for the love. Hey, Kirk, how you doing today? Are you a real live little ebony doll or AI? What do you think? I always say I'm not AI, but then would I know if I'm actually AI? Because if they make an AI human, will they thus program me to know that I'm an AI robot? So am I really human? Like, I don't have any, like, I rarely see baby pictures of myself. Like, the baby pictures that my mom does show me is not actually when I was a baby. So what if I'm AI? What if I'm not gonna lie, like, well, what if I'm a robot? I don't know, guys. I don't know. They did a great job with me, though, if I'm AI, though. I have to say that. Dickinson said, everybody double tap the stream, like and subscribe, 100%. Evan said, I got hit by a Beyonce looking Beyonce. What did they look like? With big Shakira hips. What? In the bus once, he nearly took your hip out. Glad you're okay. Gary said, I saw your shirt on getting your hair done. Yeah, no, my YouTube shorts. Yeah, that was random, guys. Go watch my YouTube shorts if you haven't seen it. But I was literally in the nail salon today with my mom, and I paid, right? And then, like, this Asian woman, she came up behind me and she was like to my mom, you have such a pretty daughter. Thank you so much. But, like, after, she literally grabbed my hair. If you go watch the live stream, she literally yanked my head back. That's how hard she grabbed my hair, and she was touching it up. I was like, excuse me, no thank you. You don't need to touch my hair. So that was crazy. That was the first time that ever happened to me. And like, she was nice about it, because after, like, I have to say, she was one of the nicest Asian individuals that my mom and I ever met in person, because normally the Asian individuals that we meet in person, they're not the nicest to us, but she was a really nice one we met in person. So after I explained it, my mom explained it, she was nice about it. But like, what do you mean you walking up to me grabbing my hair? And then I posted the video on TikTok, and I saw somebody leave a comment on TikTok, and they were like, how would she feel if like somebody just walked up to her and started rubbing her head? That would be so crazy, because her hair is like, what is it? It's like a buzz cut, so like that's how you would touch her hair. It was funny, but it was crazy. It was crazy. Drake said they're clumsy too, so you understand. Glad you understand. Gary said that was number 9, by the way. LOL. Evan said he nearly broke my hip. Oh no, you had to feel it to check if it's still working. Well, glad it's still working, hopefully. Hey Linda, how are you doing? Blessings to you. I'm doing great. Hey Todd, are you in need in prayer? 100%. You can always pray for me. Evan said, you look less sweaty today, your skin. Yeah, we got the air conditioner because we went to we went to Best Buy yesterday. We returned the water fan that I bought, and then my mom and we bought this AC. So it's literally freezing in my room now. Literally freezing, but I'm happy about it. I prefer to be cold rather than hot. Cats and Pokemon said, I bother people because I walk slow, but my legs are literally so short. It's not my fault. Exactly. So you know what? Continue to walk slow. Keep tripping people, because you know what? We can't be concerned about what annoys people, because we have no control over their feelings, guys. That's just you living your life. It's like my mom. She walks very slow when I'm outside with her. She be walking so slow, and then it was so funny, because the other day she was like, we're on a time crunch. Start speed walking. I literally started speed walking. She's like, wait, you're walking too fast. And then, so what happened? What I had to do, I had to walk at my normal pace, because when I walk next to my mom, I walk slower than like I walk by myself. Because when I walk by myself, I just walk fast, but that's normal for me. But my mom, her legs doesn't reach far. Oh, did I just diss my mom again? Her legs doesn't reach far, if you know what I mean. So like, I gotta walk slower than how I normally walk. So like, when she told me to speed walk, my mom had to speed walk, and I had to walk at my normal pace. So that was really funny. But like, I'm not annoyed by it. It's just like I'm strolling when I walk by my mom. You gotta walk nice and slow, so I don't break out a sweat or nothing. It's fine. Evan said, OMG, Mia is an AI. It's a sad world. Dickinson said, you're AI CIA agent. Where is my paycheck? Like, CIA, where's my paycheck though, Dickinson? Because like, I don't see like a transfer direct deposit in my bank account every 2 weeks from the CIA. So like, if I'm an AI CIA agent, Dickinson, they are gypping me of my pay, because where's my pay from them? Jake said, Mia, don't start your human. Hey Brendan, how are you doing today? Quit whatever it is you're talking about. Why? I'm trying to get to the bottom of the comments, and then I'll start a live stream on TikTok, and then I'll get my nail polish, and we'll do a manicure live stream. Hey Ram, how are you doing? Ram said, how do you deal with nostalgia? How do you deal with nostalgia? What is that? Missing the past, I feel like, or reminiscing about the past, nostalgia? Well, if you're reminiscing about the past, just think about the past. And if you're able to recreate the past, yeah, some people reminisce about travels. You can always travel somewhere else. I mean, if you have the funds to do so, or travel to that place again. If you're reminiscing about the past, about other people, yeah, it depends on, yeah, I'm not sure about that. I don't know. Cam said in 8th grade, 3 classes were walking to lunch, and there was a bench, and light poles, okay, on the way. Oh no. Oh my God, Kim, are you okay? You ran right into the poles and fell straight backwards. That's like a movie. Oh my gosh. And over 50 kids were laughing at you. So embarrassing. Wow. Are you okay now though, Cam? I would always think about that moment if I was you. Wow. You walked straight in a pole. Have I ever done that? I don't know. I don't think I've ever done that. Wow. Cats and Pokemon, my baby pictures got ruined because of a hurricane. What do you say? Keep ascending. All right, thank you. Evan said Mia Temu dolls available on sale. Wow, $12.99 free bag with it all. That sounds like a good deal. What type of doll is it though? Hey, how are you doing, Lil 9? Drake said Lil G. Right, don't let everybody pray for you. Okay. And your soul said, Cam, how did you run into a phone? Were you on a phone? Hey, Marcus, how are you doing today? Cam said, I was talking to my friend. Okay, and in your peripheral vision, it wasn't working, you guys. Hey, how are you doing, Armando? Glad you could be here. Cam said, hey, Drake, what's up? Drake laughed. My phone really trying with me right now. Hey, how are you doing? Ron? Glad you could be here. You came to your channel for the first time. Can you tell me what your channel is about? 100%. Welcome. I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia, and I show you what my life is like. I am a dual degree grad student studying public administration, criminal justice, but right now we are on summer break. So you can expect coming soon more education videos, study videos, stressful videos. Is gonna be interested, but I also have travel videos, fashion videos. Did I say Eat With Me's technology videos? Sometimes I like to throw in those like motivational videos. I do unboxing videos, shopping videos like we did today on the live stream. So yeah, I'm showing you my life, and I can branch out on that content. Like the more I do new things, the more I learn new things, I'll show it. I'll like share out with y'all. Make videos about it, live stream it. So yeah, currently that's what I do. In the future, we're definitely going to branch out on that. So welcome. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, and join the Uniquely Mia community, where all opinion, people, and ideas are welcome, as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. Drake said, it's just you falling straight backwards like a cartoon. No, that's what I thought about. Or a television show. And Mia just laughed too. No, because like, you only see that in movies. So like for you to have experienced that in real life, Cam, I'm like, okay, wow. So that's why Cam said they wanted to laugh but couldn't. Oh no, you cried because it actually really hurt. Oh yeah. You just had a knot on your forehead, but you just ran to the bathroom immediately. Sorry, I apologize for laughing, man. It's not funny. You walked into the cafeteria and felt so ashamed of yourself. Well, now that you're older, Cam, and you lived it, don't feel ashamed about yourself anymore, because you know what? You didn't see the poll. It can happen to anybody. Yeah, that can happen to anybody. Hey, Gary, food? Okay. Nice. What'd you guys eat today? Would love to know. My mom got Chinese food, so I had broccoli, carrots, and chicken wings for lunch. That's dinner. I didn't taste the Trader Joe's snacks that I bought. Cam, Cats and Pokemon, y'all recommended some stuff, so I'm gonna taste that. I'll like do YouTube shorts telling you guys what I think about your food recommendations or your snack recommendations when I taste it. Thank you so much for the love. Sending it back to you if you are a supporter. You got a lot of stuff. Yeah, my mom, it's not a lot, but it's a lot. It's a decent amount of stuff, and like I can switch out the tops. I just finished filming the haul video, so hence why I'm wearing one of the sweaters that my mom bought me today. So stay tuned. I'm gonna edit that haul video today, and I'll try and drop it tomorrow for y'all. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff. It's a decent amount of stuff, mostly matching sweats, matching sets of like sweatsuits, so they're nice and like a butter soft material. Like this is really soft. Marshalls, I don't know what type of fabric they're getting, but it's some soft stuff, guys. Cam said, my friend helped me up, but no one saw the falling coming down. Okay, glad your friend helped you up. Shout out to your friend for doing that. Hey, James, how are you doing? Reminding us summer is almost over. Yep, at least for the people who got to go back to school, summer is almost over. For the people who have been working, I don't know what your summer is like. Like, do you guys get a summer? I guess when you take vacation, if that, but yeah. For the people who has to go back to the world of high school, elementary school, grad school, college, PhD programs, med school, summer's almost up, guys. But you know what? Thanksgiving break is coming up soon, right? In addition to Christmas break, right? So we have that to look forward to. Hey, Daddy, how are you doing? How are you doing, Rohan? Glad you could be here. Cam, how old were you then? How old are you now? Crispin said, you know how I know Jesus is black? Because he left his children. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Is that like... I don't know what to do, dude. I should not bypass. Oh my God, bro. Why would you say that? Like, that's a racial slur, but like, you weren't directing it to nobody. I don't know. Cam said 8th grade, so I was 13. I'm in your 20s now. Okay, nice. Man, that made my eyes water. That's crazy. Why did you say that? That's crazy. Why did you type that? Cam said it's been over 8 years. Think it's easier now. Ooh, Evan, you had chicken curry. Very nice. Cam said, no, it can't be. It's okay. Who runs into a boat and doesn't see the boat? Daddy had spaghetti, plated board. I had spaghetti yesterday, so spaghetti's good. Hey, let's say, Grace, how are you doing today? Do you visit Guyana or live there? I visited there. I went there this past summer. So if you want to see Uniquely Mia, Queen Mother, Uniquely Mom, they're the same person. Oh my gosh, Uniquely Mia is a different person. Queen Mother, Uniquely Mom, they're the same person. If you want to see her and myself in Guyana, just go to my YouTube homepage and click playlist and watch my Guyana Adventure playlist videos. I still have Guyana content dropping for you. But if you're asking if I lived there throughout the year, no, I do not, since I attend grad school in America. Cam said, oh, for sure, I'm over it now. But just thought I'd share since we was talking about her clumsiness. Well, you know what, Cam? And all fellow clumsy individuals, I know Cats and Pokemon, you said you were clumsy. Drake said you were clumsy. You guys found the perfect community where y'all are welcome. You know why? Because I feel like I'm the most clumsiest person of all. I be tripping over air. You saw it if you have seen some of my Guyana YouTube shorts. Like, I touch something, it falls out of my hand 9 times out of 10. I am banned from touching glass items in the store. I was banned from touching glass items in the store when I was younger because I'd be tripping over air and I'd be dropping stuff. You are most welcome. Embrace your clumsiness, but we do need to make strides to be a little bit more careful because the amount of times I have rolled my ankle, I have some strong bones, guys. Hey, Yash, how are you doing today? Cat's book. Oh, yes, how was the lunch? Oh, the catered lunch day was okay. Okay, it wasn't that good. It was okay. I should have thought it was fried chicken because of the flyer. It was, sandwiches. Oh, yeah. If you expect fried chicken nuggets and get cold sandwiches, sucks. No, for real. So they did false advertisement then. That was the false advertisement. Hey, Brendan, how are you doing today? I'm from the United States, still solo lover. What do you need advice on? So... in chat. So I started what happened? I started a stream on TikTok, so oh snap, my iPad fell down. I don't know if anybody's gonna join. I'll just have it in the background. And it's my iPod's not leveling. Did I say it before? Somebody should create an iPod tripod. Like a tripod for your iPad. Oh snap, my stuff fell down. Why did my anytime my AC my AC automatically turns off, anytime that happens, I feel like it broke, but it does that to, I guess, conserve the air or whatever. But welcome to the live stream. Uniquely Mia here. Glad you guys could be here. Make sure to like the video. Do consider subscribing, joining the community. In this live stream, it is all about manicure. So I'm live streaming on 2 different platforms. YouTube, say hi to TikTok. TikTok, say hi to YouTube. Alrighty, so feel free to leave a comment. I'll switch between and read. Alright, Drake said, people run in both sides doors every day. I feel like they more so do that in a car. I don't know if they mostly do that while walking, but you know what, Cam? That was a unique experience, and now you have a very funny story to share. Hey, Danny, how are you doing? You're in high school, 2nd grade. You were supposed to be in 2nd grade. Wait, what? You're in high school, 2nd grade. I was supposed to be in 2nd grade since I even started high school, but I had to start 1st grade. So you're in elementary school or high school? Hello. Hey, pretty little baby. I saw you before in Guyana. Yes. Were you the one who walked up to my mom and myself? Were you the one who took a picture of us with the cow next to us? Regardless, if you spoke to us, it was great seeing you, meeting you. Thank you so much for your kind words regarding the hair extravaganza. If you saw us but you didn't say hi to us, hello. Welcome. I'm Uniquely Mia. Glad you could be here. Shout out to you for your continued support. It really means a lot. Feel free to let me know how's your day going, and if it takes me a little bit like of a delay to read your comments, I'm streaming on YouTube as well, so if you want to go over to my YouTube channel and subscribe there at Uniquely Mia, feel free to do that. In this live stream, it's kind of like a chat with y'all, and I'm also going to be doing my manicure as well. Hey B, how are you doing? Hey Tiffany, hey Nun, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Cats and Pokemon said, right, cats, I hype myself up for nothing. Evan said, cats, that's wrong. I'm Asian and I need hot, spicy meals. Hello, Southern. You love the ghetto people. Wait, what? What are you talking about? What? Evan said, cats, I am in the UK and it's hard the food British people eat can be bland. Unimaginative. Oh man. Hi B, how are you doing? Hey Gary, glad you could be here. Hey Cameron, how are you doing today? Thank you so much for liking the stream. Evan, you're always dishing your British food and cuisine. Hey Rock. Danny, I feel alive with nice hot plate of curry or any spicy food. No, spicy food is really, really good. I do like spicy food. Evan said the gravy for the chicken was well made. My mom thickened it. Oh, I've never had gravy in my life, though. Cam said, I literally twist my ankle just walking. Oh, no, you broke your ankle doing a split? Shout out to you. You know how to do a split. I do not know how to do a split. My mom always tells me she knew how to do a split when she was younger because she was a cheerleader. My mom, you know what? I believe her. But my mom, it seems like my mom has lived so many different lives, guys. Because she told me my mom was like, she was a cheerleader. She was like, she was a dancer. She was like, she was an actor. Like, how many stuff were you? And I'm like, where's the videos? Why didn't you save the videos so we can actually see these videos? She does not have any of the videos. She's like, it's before cameras were a thing. How are you doing? Welcome. What's your name? Hey, Wright, glad you could be here. How are you doing today? I'm located in All Boys Town, Georgetown. Okay. I've been to All Boys Town in Georgetown. How do you like it there? I'm reporting live from the United States of America. So glad you could be on the stream today. Did you have any coconut water today? Glad you're doing good today, right? I'm doing pretty great. No complaints at all. I woke up today, went outside, followed my mom to work. Her appointments were canceled, so then we kind of made it an adventure day. My mom got a manicure, pedicure. Stay tuned. I'll be dropping her review or her quote-unquote opinion about that. Then my mom did some back-to-school shopping for me, so stay tuned for that haul. It'll be dropping soon. Glad you're doing good. What did you guys eat today? Let me know what you ate. Evan said never compromise on food. Always eat some spicy food at least once per day. The same thing. A nice salad is also a treat. Cam said, even when I run now, I'm staring at the floor so I don't accidentally. No, that is so true. That's very true. That's why at the gym, like sneakers with like laces freak me out. When I run at the gym, when I exercise, I prefer to wear sneakers that don't have laces because, like I said, tripping is very, very scary. Okay, what are you cooking up, right? Hello, I'm no longer in Guyana, but fear not. I have a lot of Guyana content that I'll still be dropping. I have a little bit I'll still be dropping on TikTok, but I have a lot of Guyana content on YouTube. So if you guys on TikTok want to go over to my YouTube channel and watch some of my full nutritional YouTube videos in Guyana, feel free to do that. The link to my YouTube channel is in my bio right now at Uniquely Mia. But for everyone who just joined, welcome to the live stream. Would love to know, what are y'all eating today? What are your plans for the day? I'm also dual streaming on YouTube as well, and for the YouTube people, I'm also streaming on TikTok. So I'm trying to read as fast as possible. But my TikTok supporters, shout out to y'all. Y'all know I read kind of slow. So I'm going to read as fast as possible as I can because I do want to respond to everyone. But for the people in Guyana, what's it like today in Guyana? What's the weather like? Drink some coconut water for Uniquely Mia and Queen Mother, Uniquely Mom. Would love to know what y'all ate. Raymond said, hey, Raymond, how are you doing today? Evan said, Mia, I drop items, but I also... You also cut your own fingers off when cutting food? No, that's so scary. My mom, she used to do that a lot when I was younger because for some reason in our house, and she probably got this knife from Guyana, for my Guyana supporters watching right now. My mom, she literally had this big old knife in our house when I was younger. And when I tell you the knife was this big, guys, the knife was this big. And I distinctly remember it. My sister, myself, we would always, anytime my mom picked up that knife, we knew to run to get the Band-Aids, to get the, what's that liquid called? That liquid that you put on cuts? We always, I don't know the name of it, I forgot the name. Hydrogen peroxide, right? We always need to get the Band-Aids, the hydrogen peroxide, and the Neosporin. Because for some reason, anytime my mom decided to cut some stuff up with those big old knives, she would cut her finger. She would cut her finger 100%. But I think, I will say, did she get better? No, she stopped using a knife entirely. She still uses big knives, but she doesn't use knives that big, so she doesn't cut her finger anymore. But I used to be so freaked out when that happened. Hey, how are you doing, Ronaldo? Glad you could be on the live stream. Welcome, welcome. Hey, solo lover. Okay, what do you need advice? You need advice on your girl. She want to go through your phone, but I can't give it. I mean, if you don't want to give your girlfriend permission to go through your phone for, like, I guess, privacy reasons, I guess that's okay. But, like, if you're hiding something from your girlfriend and you don't want her going through your phone, that's not good. Then again, you got to ask, how long has she actually been your girlfriend? Because if she's been your girlfriend for, like, a week and she wants to go through your phone, that's kind of sus. Like, I don't know you that well. But if she's been your girlfriend for, like, a whole year, I feel like, and she wants to go through your phone and you don't want her to go through your phone, why don't you want her to go through your phone? So, yeah, I know that was a lot of follow-up questions, but, like, clarification on that would allow me to give you a thorough answer. Hey, Phillips, how are you doing? I'm doing great today. Hey, what are we saying? Hey, Maggie, how are you doing? Why, when I went to your page, it seemed like, okay, side conversations, love to see it happening. Hey, Ronaldo, how are you doing? Hey, Jojo, I'm doing great. How are you doing today? Hey, Young, glad you could be here. Hey, AM, hey, Sugar Cakes, how are you doing? Sugar Cakes with the coconut, your username just remind me of that. It's so good. What are we saying? Hey, Crispin. Yeah, I'm so far behind on my YouTube chat. It's on auto mode. I just see that for the AC. I'm so behind. Okay, let me speed run this. Drake said, I have to use plastic cups at my grandma's house because I break every glass. Yeah, at my grandmother's house, she just doesn't like washing dishes a lot. So, and I don't like washing dishes. You guys know that if you are a returning supporter. So, she has a lot of plastic, like plates and cups. So, it's really nice over there. Just throw it in the garbage after you use the stuff. Cam said, oh no. Ow, that hurt. That hurt so bad. I forgot. I got a needle today. My mom's like, you didn't get a needle. I can hear her in my head right now. I had 4 tubes. Can you see this? Can you see this? I had 4 tubes of blood drawn from my arm today, guys. So it hurt. And I put on this sweatshirt. So the sweatshirt was like over my arm and I just pulled up my sleeve really quickly. So it pulled on it and that hurt so bad. Hey, Jojo, my day was pretty good today. No complaints with my day. How was your day today? Cam said, okay, Solo, why does she want to go through your phone? Yeah. Did you ask her? No, yeah, that's a good question to ask. Cats and Pokemon said, but the learning part of lunch and learn was cool. We learned a little bit about AI. Oh, cool. The robots used to learn. We usually don't hang out with the engineers and scientists. Okay, and the AI side of things. So yeah, that it sounds great. So you were able to learn about, obviously you said, AI robots and meet some of your other coworkers on the other side. So yeah, like if you ever need to work with an engineer or a scientist in your company, Cats and Pokemon, you can know them by name now, and hopefully they're going to be more willing to like help you faster than another employee whose name they don't know, if that makes sense. Hey Jojo, your day was good? Okay, glad you had a good day today. It's great that you guys are having good days today. And if you guys ever don't have a bad day, remember you can always come to Uniquely Mia's channel on YouTube, on TikTok, watch one of my videos. And I do hope it puts a smile on your face because ultimately I love making content for y'all. I'm just showing you my life, and the world can be very scary. It can be a very mean place, guys. It can be very stressful, okay? So the way I want you guys to think about Uniquely Mia's channel is like when I go through when I'm having a stressful day, and sometimes when I want to relax, I just read a book, or like I'll watch The Walking Dead. Don't ask me why. I just love The Walking Dead TV show. So think about Uniquely Mia's channel that way. When you're going through something stressful, you want some positive energy, some positive vibes in your life, watch Uniquely Mia's channel, all right, to disassociate. How old am I? It's the glory of God to conceal a matter and the honor of kings and queens to seek out the answer. That essentially means I'm not telling you my age. If you want to know my age, for people on TikTok, you're going to have to go over to YouTube, go to my YouTube channel, link is in the bio, click playlists on YouTube, and watch my Washington, D.C. birthday adventure videos. Trust me, if you pay attention, my age will be disclosed to you. Ooh, that fell down. Okay, what are we saying? Hey, how are you doing, Rohan? Okay, yeah, hopefully you never get hurt again due to the circumstances. To Cam, what are we saying? Evan said, I'm not just clumsy, I'm also a walking hazard. I was cutting cheese. Wow, but your left thumb was in. No, you cut the skin off of your left thumb. That had to be painful. Did you have to get stitches for that? Hey, Crispin, how are you doing? What's the difference between Batman and Black Man? Batman can go out. Didn't you use this before? I feel like you said that before. That is stereotypical. On Uniquely Mia's channel, we are breaking stereotypes, and that's a little racial in there. So that's not good to say, because remember, we're not generalizing our circumstances. Yes, there are some African American or just black people in general from the Caribbean, from Europe, from South America, from Asia. There's some black people who's going to go out, and yes, they are going to steal some things. There's also Caucasian individuals who go into that, Asian individual, Hispanic individuals. So we're not going to generalize. It's not good to generalize and saying, hey, just because society has stereotypically portrayed African Americans or people from African descent of quote unquote being thieves, it's not right to say that thus all African Americans are going to be thieves, if that makes sense. And then I've seen some Batman movies where he go out and hijack a car that's not his, right? I feel like I've seen a movie or a TV show where Batman go out and hijack a car. So when he's hijacking said car, he's actually stealing the car that's not his. So yeah. But hi, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Tim Taro, glad you could be here. Okay, you guys are guessing my age. I see 18, 19 in the chat. Hey Anthony, welcome to the live stream. Hey Tinchin, glad you could be here. Hey Kelly, how you doing today? Glad you could be here. C. Lindbergh. Hey C. Lindbergh, how you doing today? You are either perfect or you are not. It's simple for me. You can't achieve. It's very hard to achieve perfection, in my opinion. And when I was younger, my mom sent me to a summer camp. It was at Spelman. She sent me to a summer camp for 2 weeks. And it was so funny. Younger Uniquely Mia really wanted to achieve perfection. Because I distinctly remember, like, a professor, she asked me, what are your goals or something like that. And I just know my answer had the word perfect in it. I don't know why, but my answer had the word perfect in it, and she was like, she looked at me, and it got quiet, and then the whole class looked at her, then the whole class looked at me, and then she was like, that's not a good goal. She said that blatantly to my face. She was like, you can't be perfect. You can't achieve perfection. So in that moment of time, I heard her, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. But then I realized as you age, the more goals that you have, the more accomplishments that you have, your ideas or your ideals of perfection is going to change. So like, yes, instead, so I don't think anyone's perfect. Nobody can be perfect, because once again, it's like Uniquely Mia. On my channel, I try to promote positivity, and I always say something that I do or something that I think is positive, somebody else on the internet who I'm producing content for is going to think that is negative. So I can't be thus if we're following that ideals, nobody can be truly positive. So thus nobody can be truly perfect in my opinion. Yes, Kelly, I am streaming on another app. I am live streaming on another app. It is YouTube. So if you want to check out my YouTube channel or check out my YouTube live streams, I will say for TikTok, I predominantly do stream on YouTube. So YouTube gets the behind the scenes of my content. Like if I'm outside in New York, if I'm outside in Guyana or vacation somewhere else, or if I'm outside at school, I do predominantly stream on YouTube. So hey, if you guys on TikTok want to go over, follow me on YouTube at Unique Lumia. The link is in the bio for that. But if you guys are enjoying the stream on TikTok, I can definitely try to implement some more streams here. Yes, I still have the hairstyle in, but guys, my mom fixed it. My mom still wants to fix the hairstyle, so what she's gonna do is she said she's gonna loose out some more and rebraid it. Initially, my mom wanted me to loose out everything and she wanted me to go to like the African hair braiding in New York to get my hair rebraided. There wasn't enough time in Guyana because I did see a lot of personal DM messages from you guys over in Guyana on TikTok saying you guys want to braid my hair. I did see those messages, but there just wasn't enough time to get my hair rebraided in Guyana. So it charges a ridiculous amount of money to get your hair braided here. So I told my mom it's either she rebraids my hair or I go to school looking like this. Like, even though it looks messy, it's fine with me. Like, because my mom, she did fix it. So she said she's gonna at least try and rebraid some of them, but she fixed it for the most part. Hey, Williams, how are you doing? Thank you so much. You're pretty as well. Really appreciate your kind words. Okay, Evan said, wow, Crispin, how long did it take to think of that racist joke? Hey, Danny. Hey, Megatron, how are you doing today? Hey, Bayo, glad you could be here. C. Langberg had said, have you Googled Earth Blue now? Oh, no, I did not Google Earth Blue. I forgot. Let me take a screenshot now so I don't forget next time. Okay, took a screenshot on that. What's the hair in the middle of my head? You mean this or this? If you mean this is a widow's peak. It's just how my hairline is. I was born with it. I'm sure if I had baby pictures, my mother took baby pictures of moi, I would see myself as a baby with this on my forehead. But yeah, it's just my hair. Everyone has their own unique hairline, and this is the hairline that God gave me. I do like it because it makes me distinguishable. It makes me very distinguished. If 9 times out of 10, if people see my hair, they're gonna be like, hey, Unique Lumia, are you Unique Lumia? They're not gonna do that, but like, I will say I do have a long widow peak. Not everyone, like my mom has one, my sister has one, but theirs aren't that long. So I think in my family, to my knowledge, I'm the person with the longest widow peak. Oh, you always shave your widow peak, Rainbow? Yeah, some people do that. I want to do that for me, but hey, you do you. If you like how you look with it shaved, shout out to you for being your unique, authentic self. What country am I from? I'm from the United States of America. Since every time I see the braids, it does vex you. Hey, Rainbow. Okay, let's read. What you mean, my mom? Okay, side conversations. Who's still checking for 69 in 2025? Wait, what? 69 what? $69 or what? Solo said, and Cam, she's just crazy. Hey, 12 guys, today something happened. You burned down your friend's house because you couldn't assemble some tables. That is arson. Do not commit to crimes on Unique Lumia's channel. Do not do that. I support you guys as my supporters. As Unique Lumia supporters, y'all can do no wrong. But like, when it comes to crimes, guys, do not come on the channel and confess to your crimes, because FBI, police, CIA, government officials, I am giving the live stream over to them. And that's not good. That's arson. Why'd you do that? Emotional intelligence, guys. Say it with me. Regulating our emotions. Get a diary, please. Buy a diary, invest in a diary, and write down your emotions in a diary so you are not doing anything. That is a crime. That's crazy. All right, what are we saying? I know dear Rainbow said your mom's Guyanese. My mom's from America, but yeah, she's from my grandmother's Guyanese. Yeah. Which I do know my grandmother, also known as Gran, she did go viral somewhat on TikTok. I did see like a creator on TikTok. They stitched a video of my grandmother. If you guys have seen that video on TikTok, if you guys haven't seen that video on YouTube, I'll try and post it for y'all. But I know a lot of y'all said you didn't have TikTok, so I can screen record it and post it for you guys so you could see it. But it was the video that I posted at Liberty. I was at Liberty with my grandmother, and she literally yelled at me because I was like talking on the camera, and she said something about all you're doing is talking. go and get the basket. That was her being nice to me, guys. She does a lot more, but you know what? That's the Guyanese grandma, I guess. That's the Guyanese grandma. That was her being nice, okay? That was her being nice. What are we saying? Jada said, girl, why you still have those braids in? No. Okay, you saw the video. Where's my dad from? My dad's from Grenada. Hey, Wicked, how are you doing? Is this your first time in Guyana? No, that wasn't my first time in Guyana. I've been to Guyana. I've been fortunate enough to go to Guyana multiple times. But yeah, this summer was my first time, you can say, me posting content consistently about Guyana on TikTok. So if you want to see what Uniquely Mia's experience was like in Guyana in prior years, go to my YouTube homepage. The link to my YouTube channel is in my bio. Go to the playlist and watch those videos. Cam said, if that's how you feel, then I think you can have a conversation with her about that. Let her know it's an invasion of privacy. Yeah, let her know it's an invasion of privacy, your girlfriend, because if, yeah, you don't have to share everything. And if, like, hey, you're not doing anything untrustworthy on your phone and you just, like, generally don't want her to go through your phone because it's an invasion of privacy, don't let your girlfriend go through your phone because it's an invasion of privacy. Wait, let me plug in something. Let me plug my iPad to plug in. I'll plug my iPad later. Let me plug my phone now. Evan said, I was dancing last night and I just like Big Mama. What? My head. Okay. Cats Wikimon said $1.95. Drake said, I had tacos. Very nice. What type of tacos did you eat, Drake? Okay, Danny had spaghetti, boring, plain, no flavor. You miss of carbonara. I've never had carbonara before. Cam said they're currently having a fruit bowl, strawberries, pineapples, mandarin, orange. Yummy. That sounds really, really good. You guys are eating some good stuff today. What do we say? Answer that. Okay. Question from TikTok. What subject are you studying? So I'm studying public administration and criminal justice. So I'm a grad student. So technically, I'm not studying criminal justice anymore because technically in May, I completed all my criminal justice master's degree or classes. So let's say I wake up tomorrow and I'm like, I don't want to go back to school. I'm sick and tired of this. I just want my degree and I want to get out. I could change my program of study and they would have to give me my degree because I completed all the classes and my GPA is where it has to be to graduate. But Uniquely Mia loves to give herself more work and she is an overachiever. Yes, we are an overachiever. Yes. So I'm dual studying in public administration. So I still have to finish my final public administration classes. What are we saying? Wicked Girl said, do you live on the east or west? Which region do you live in? What do you mean region? Oh, like region. Oh, like the different region. Like, what is it? Like Georgetown, Berbice, Linden, like that. Like the city region area. I think that's Georgetown, the city area. Drake said, I love doing my own social experiment. No, it's fun to do social experiments. What's your most recent one that you did, Drake? Evan said, I have now started using a blunt knife. I hardly sharpen it, so I can't cut my own fingers. That's smart. But like, yeah, my grandmother, she has a lot of, the thing about it, I'm scared of knives, but like when I'm cutting, when I have to cut like vegetables or things like that, I need a sharp knife. I can't do no like blunt knife because my grandmother has one of those. And when I tell you, anytime my mom or myself are at my grandmother's house and we're like cutting stuff up, we're literally fighting with the knife because we're like, why isn't this sharp? Cam said, I just saw in Rodan, thank you. Hopefully you don't get injured again because my ankle's weakened. Evan said mine is seeing a rat has entered. What? Drake said, I want to do a social experiment, but what if it goes left? No, that's scary, Cam. Yeah, that's scary. Hey, how you doing, 34? Cam said, I just don't want to die. And no, I died a stupid death, you know. Not a stupid death, Cam. That may sound scary of me, but there are some things I won't do because if I die doing it, I'd be so ashamed. I never actually thought about a stupid death. That's the first time I hear. That's kind of funny. Wow. Take out the braids, people are telling me. Evan said, why don't you go text the voice Mia? Are you have my phone read it to me, Evan? I think you guys have told me about that before. I'm not sure how to do that. I have to figure out how to do that. Hey, Trandos, glad you could be here. Kat said, wow, I'm really behind in the comments. Okay, I have to read faster. Kat said, that's crazy, Mia. I got 4 tubes of blood taken yesterday. Really? Okay. I just got my birth control implant taken out of your arm. All right. So you had a lot, I'm assuming, of needles in your arm yesterday. It's painful. And I'm like, 4 bloods of tube. They're taking 4 bloods from me, 4 tubes of blood. I still don't know my blood type. Like, what do you do with my blood? Are they cloning you uniquely, Mia? Like, what is happening in the back end with the doctors and the scientists? What are they doing? Thank you so much, Sherry. Glad you love my videos. I love that you love the videos. Have you ever had black pudding? No, I've never had black pudding. Wicked, just because I don't eat pork or I don't eat pork. I only eat chicken, turkey, and seafood. So my mom, when she used to eat meat, she said black pudding was the thing to eat in Ghana. She was like, that is the best thing. And my grandmother, she loves black pudding. Last time I was in Ghana, my grandmother, she made me go and buy her black pudding, and she ate that thing up so quick. I will say I love the chicken chow mein from Faggoty's in Ghana. They be putting their whole leg in that. It is so good. Qualities for me in Ghana has the best sponge cake. And like their bakes and saltfish. I'm not a saltfish person. I'm only a saltfish person when my mom makes it. But like, Quality's bakes and saltfish. Does anybody work there? What's the recipe for the bakes? Like, you can share with me. I promise you, I won't out the information. Okay, just share with me, so that way my mom can make it at home for me, cause that makes it so good. So yeah. No, yeah, the bread is good. I like the tennis roll. I will say, I feel like I had Quality's bread. I found personally for me it was a little too doughy, but I like the tennis roll. It comes in like a green and clear packaging from like the supermarkets. I'm not sure what brand makes it. I didn't read that. That's really good in my opinion. Wicked. Your mom knows the recipe to Quality's bakes? Okay, so you are eating some good bakes in that household, because Quality Bakes is really good. Hey, ABC, how you doing today? Welcome, Anthony. How you doing today? Evan said, I think Queen Mother's advice provided me with a sense of someone caring and sharing. Okay, well, glad my mom's advice was really was helpful to you, Evan. Cam, what are you trying to do? Cam said, Cats, this is TMI for the chat, but my brother says I should get an IUD. He's an OBGYN, and I'm just nervous about it hurting, but I think I will go ahead. Oh, me, you don't have to read this aloud. You probably should have put that in front. Okay, I'll skip over that part then. Wait, Cam said, I want to stand at the top of a truck and ride down a highway. Stunt double, okay. I want to go skydiving. I said when I hit, like, I think it was 1 million or 10 million supporters on social media, I'm gonna go skydiving. Because, like, I feel like when I have either 1 million or 10 million supporters on social media, I'll have enough money to pay off my student loans, hopefully, and thus I'll have enough money to go skydiving where those rich people go skydiving. Because not to say, because, like, if you go, like you said, Cam, you don't want to take unnecessary risks because you don't want to, like, put your life in danger. So, like, obviously, if you go skydiving in a rich neighborhood, it's no guarantee that, like, your life isn't going to be in danger, but I feel like they'll take more safety precautions because they don't want to get sued because they think you're wealthy and you have the money to sue them, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I would go skydiving for sure. What country are you originally from? I'm from the United States. Don't do what, Anthony? Oh, don't go skydiving, Anthony said. Do apologize for the people on TikTok. I'm switching between for reading the comments. So if it may seem like there's a delay in responding to y'all, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to read as fast as possible. And shout out to the individual who purchased a gift on TikTok for me. Really, really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support. All income made off of social media is going in its own separate account. And one day when I pay off my student loan debt, you'll be right there with me paying a portion of it. So thank you so much. How old am I? It's the glory of God to conceal a matter and the honor of kings and queens to seek out the answer. Thank you so much, Nun, for purchasing a gift. A rose. Really, really appreciate it. Sending you a heart. So if you want to know my age, go to my YouTube homepage. The link to my YouTube channel is in the bio of my TikTok. And And go watch my Washington, D.C. birthday adventure videos. Trust me, if you pay attention, my age will be disclosed. So on TikTok, I had to plug my iPod, so. Somebody needs to make an iPad tripod. I should make that, but I don't know how to do that. Any engineers want to work together? Like, I get the idea, and like you build thingy. All right. Evan said, I can imagine you being a perfectionist, but also super nice to kids in the summer camp. Hey, Harpo, how are you doing? You like carrots? I like cooked carrots. I can't do raw carrots. I don't do raw carrots. What's my YouTube channel? Uniquely Mia. UNIQUELY Mia, MIA. To find it, go to my TikTok homepage, click links, and a link to my YouTube channel is there. Hey, Simon. Drake said, Cam, social experiment. Daredevil, why do you take unnecessary risks? Cam said, who are those people? Who are these TikTok people? I'm used to my YouTube people feel like cheating. No, Cam, I'm not. Hopefully it doesn't feel like I'm cheating. Yeah, I'm just trying something new because I like always wanted to do like the multiple dual stream. I can't even talk. I get tongue tied. Dual streaming. So I decided today is the day. I feel like it was kind of fun. Let's see how the dual streaming works. So because the thing about it, like, sometimes my mom's like, why don't you only stream this for YouTube and don't stream it for TikTok? Or why don't you only stream this for TikTok and don't stream this for YouTube? I feel bad because I'm like, my YouTube community, I love streaming for y'all. And you guys love me streaming. And I'm like, my TikTok community, shout out to all the new people who joined the TikTok community. It really means a lot. So I'm like, hey, I love streaming on YouTube. Let me try to bring it over on TikTok. So I tried to make it the most fair ways to stream together. So I know it's going to be, I'm trying to read as fast as possible, but shout out to my YouTube community, sending hearts to y'all. Shout out to the TikTok community, sending hearts to y'all. Really appreciate you. Do you do vlogs? Yes, I do on YouTube, Wicked. So yeah, if you want more on TikTok, I am implementing vlogs, but if you want more vlogs, like to see what I've done in the past, the content that I've made on the past and the content I'll make in the future, YouTube is where I take an intensive dive into that. So where on TikTok, you'll probably get like a 60-second to maybe like 6-minute video, YouTube is getting like a 30-minute, 20-minute, 15-minute video. So YouTube is getting the deeper into who Uniquely Mia is. So yeah, definitely go over to my YouTube channel if y'all want and subscribe there and you can see more. Evan said, okay, side conversation. Cam said, it's just impulsive thoughts in my head, Jake. I'm absolutely not doing them. Glad you feel okay now, cats. Me as a cute widow peak. Thank you, Evan. Glad you like my widow's peak. Evan said I do shave my hairline. I got a whole new face. Wow. And that's my fear. Like, what if I take away my widow's peak? I feel like I have a really big forehead. Like, my forehead's already big, guys. It's already big, guys. So you want me to take away my widow's peak? You'll see my forehead a lot now. Hey, Aiden. How are you doing? Drake said, you won't necessarily die. Maybe you shouldn't try it if you really want to. How you doing today, beloved? Glad you could be here. Cam said Mia's so behind because we're sharing her, but it's okay. Let her be great. Why do people keep confusing? Oh my gosh, confess it to crimes on Mia's channel. I don't know. Okay, let's read fast. I'm gonna skip over the side conversations that's happening so I can reload faster. What do we say on TikTok? No new comments on TikTok. Drake said, I'm definitely not rock climbing. Rock climbing's not bad. I did that before. Even if I have a harness on, okay, I don't want to say that word to mess up the pronunciation in my head. Oh no, why did I read that? I was like, I'm gonna go back to school and do all the things I haven't done yet, or use all the facilities at my school I haven't done, and they have a rock climbing wall. And that's like a final destination moment. You rock climb and then the rope snaps. My age is a hot commodity, man. People on YouTube want to know my age. People on TikTok want to know my age. Really? Somebody called me a unicorn because of my widow's peak, because of the braid in my widow's peak. Unicorns are cute. And unicorns are colorful. So yeah, I like that. Unless it's like a charmed version of a unicorn, because if anyone has seen Charmed, we know those unicorns be demons. okay? If you are a charmed fan of like the three sisters who are witches, that unicorn unalive somebody, like, no. But for my age, if you don't know my age, it's the glory of God to conceal a matter, the honor of kings and queens to seek out the answer. Go to my YouTube channel, click playlist, and watch my Washington, D.C. birthday adventure videos. For my age, pay attention. Link to YouTube channels in my TikTok bio. Am I in Guyana? No, I'm currently in New York right now. Where are you guys tuning in from? My last cruise. No, I get that, Drake. I did rock climbing on my last cruise, and I barely made it 2 feet on the ground before I called it quits because I was scared the homicide. No, you know what I did too? I don't even know if my mom recorded it, but I went on a cruise. When did I graduate? 2023? So I went on a cruise in 2023 as my graduation gift, and there was this rock. It wasn't a rock climbing wall. It was like an obstacle course, and it was, what cruise was it? It was a Carnival cruise. So Carnival, they have obstacle courses, and like the obstacle course was, I was hovering above the water. So I was like, I'm not doing that by myself. So I begged Stu to do it with me, guys. The whole time I'm doing it, Stu is not saying anything. He's walking, he's quiet. I'm screaming. I'm literally screaming. I'll walk to one end, I'm hugging the pole. I was so scared. There was this little boy. He saw me screaming. He came up to me. He was like, are you okay? Like, he had to hold my hand to walk me across. That's how scared I was. So the thing about me is, it's like, I'll see something really dangerous or something that I know I'm going to be really scared to do, but I'll still do it. And as I'm actively doing it, I'm saying, why did I do this? What is wrong with you? I will be screaming, and I will literally be crying sometimes while I'm actually doing it. And a harness was attached to me. It was bad, guys. It was really scary. I have to see if my mom has a video, and I'll post a video for y'all. But those obstacle courses on those cruise ships, it'd be scary. It'd be scary. Okay, everyone is tuning in from Guyana. Most people tune in from Guyana in the chat. Okay, very nice. Did you guys drink some coconut water this morning? What'd you eat? What was the weather like today in Guyana? Thank you so much for joining the Uniquely Mia community, off Phantom, and subscribing. Really appreciate you. Drake said, nope, not doing it as an adult. I used to force myself to go on roller coasters as a kid, and it's not fun. Okay, you had a steak taco, Drake. Okay, nice. Hey, Paul, you're pretty as well. Thank you so much for your kind words. I'm doing great. Number region she meant. Oh, I don't know the number regions in Guyana, but for everyone on YouTube wondering what does regions mean in Guyana, because I know in America we don't really have regions. Regions, I think the best way to describe it is different boroughs or counties. So like in New York, we have different boroughs. So boroughs are like Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, Staten Island. I think Staten Island may be one, and Manhattan. I think those are the 5 boroughs. If there's any New Yorkers in the chat, don't come at me, please. I don't really learn about boroughs much, but I did my best, okay? I did my best. So in Guyana, the boroughs or the regions would be Georgetown, which is a city. Like if we look at a Guyana map, it's so big. The map in Guyana is so huge, right? So predominantly when I make videos about my adventures in Guyana, it's mostly Georgetown. We're gonna have Linden, so stay tuned. I'll be dropping a full nutritional YouTube video about Linden coming soon. I have to edit it. There's also Berbice, where my grandfather's from. Stay tuned. I'm writing a book about Uniquely Mia adventures in Guyana. That book will be released December 2026. I will force myself to release that book in December 26th. I've kind of been slacking on it. So yeah, the regions are numbers in Guyana. So it's like region 1, 2, 3, 4, but like to compare it so like an American mindset can understand, it's kind of like boroughs or counties. So yeah, there's different ones. When are you coming back to Guyana? In the future, for sure. In the future. Jojo. So yeah, never unsubscribe or never unfollow Uniquely Mia, and stay tuned because when I come back to Guyana, people on YouTube, people on TikTok, y'all will be the first to know. I don't know which one I'll know first. It's not a competition, so to make sure nobody feels away, if you can, go over to my TikTok channel on YouTube and follow me at Uniquely Mia, and TikTok, go over to my YouTube channel and follow me at Uniquely Mia. So it's not a competition on whether TikTok or YouTube knows when Uniquely Mia is going back to Guyana first. But in the future, for sure. Okay. I think I may have lost my place in YouTube, so we might have to go down to the bottom, okay? Aiden said, no way. Beloved, what's up, girl? Hey, Jonte, how are you doing today? Haven't seen you in a while on the live stream. I know in the past you said, like, something very sad happened in your family, but hopefully you're doing better. Hopefully I know, just stay positive every day. Keep moving forward. Think happy thoughts if you can, but glad you're here today, Jonte. Hey, Hassan, how are you doing today? Hey, Ashley, welcome, welcome. Hey, how are you doing today? What's my age? I do not disclose my age. If you want to know my age, go check out my YouTube homepage. Link to my YouTube channels in the bio. Click playlist and watch my Washington, D.C. birthday adventure videos. Hey, how are you doing, Nelzy? Glad you could be here. Hey, Paul, you're pretty as well. I've never downloaded TikTok before. I feel like everything ends up on you. No, that's true, Captain Pokemon. So yeah, like, that is true. Everything I feel like that's on TikTok, well, predominantly it does end up on YouTube as well. So like, if people on my YouTube channel is like, hey, I'm not a YouTube person, don't really want to download it, no pressure, do not do it. Continue to stick around on Uniquely Mia's channel, because everything I post on TikTok, I'm posting on YouTube because it's easily transferable. For TikTok, everything that I post on YouTube, I try to post it on TikTok. It's just very difficult to do that sometimes, because predominantly when I record content, I record it horizontal, and when I edit my videos, it's more than 20 minutes, and a 20-minute video on TikTok is not really transferable much. Thank you so much, Seven. You're beautiful as well. You're pretty as well. Thank you so much for your kind words. When are you going back? I don't know when I'm going back to Guyana, but in the future, I won't make y'all wait 10 years to go back. I know when I was leaving Guyana, somebody wrote a comment saying, see you in 10 years. That was crazy. But in the future, I'll be back in Guyana to produce some Guyanese content for y'all. And hey, as I always like to say, when people on YouTube ask me when you're going to be back or when you're coming to my country, if you guys want Uniquely Mia to come back to Guyana sooner rather than later, if you know any brands who want a content creator to post content about their excursions that they may offer, about their food or anything like that, feel free to have them reach out to Uniquely Mia, and we can see what happens in Queen Mother sponsor trips. So yeah, we do have a puppy, Wilfred. So YouTube, TikTok, you guys know I've been posting a lot of information about Wilfred. So we're gonna have to visit Wilfred very soon. She's a very, very cute puppy, and my mom and I, we did hire a caretaker / a caregiver to take care of Wilfred. She's a puppy who adopted myself and my mom on vacation. So luckily the caregiver has been going up and giving her food every day. So I'll be posting some videos to who's inviting me to co-host. I do not know you. Somebody has been going every day to take care of Wilfred. They've been sending us videos, so I'll be posting those videos very soon. And as I always say, if you guys want to like donate to the GoFundMe to ensure that like that Wilfred is gonna get food and that the caretaker is going to be paid, feel free to check out the GoFundMe. That is linked in my bio. So for my YouTube channel, for my YouTube community, just go to YouTube, click the About Me section, and the link to the GoFundMe is right there. And for TikTok, just go to links, click links, and the link to the GoFundMe is right there for Wilfred as well. What are we doing? Sis, why you take out your hair? I still have my mom, she rebraided it for the most part, but she says she's gonna try and fix it again. Hey, how are you doing, Miss Dover? Glad you could be here. All right, thank you so much for following me and joining the Uniquely Mia, community. Welcome. Hey, how are you doing, Rec? Glad you could be here. Cam said, don't download it, cats. It's pointless. You'll get addicted. No, TikTok is addicting. I'm trying to get off it altogether because when I'm on it, I get stuck with ignorance. No, it really depends on the side of TikTok you're on too. And there are sides of TikTok. And yeah, there are different sides of TikTok. But as always, when you come to Uniquely Mia side of TikTok or Uniquely Mia side of YouTube, you have entered a positive community where you are welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. Alrighty. Drake said older ladies let you go in front of them more than any other shopper. Really? I've never tested that theory before. Oh, because you did the social experiment, Drake. Oh, okay. Cassie Pokemon said I started reading the Quran. Oh, how is it? My Muslim coworker gave me. It's pretty cool. so far. It's beautifully written. Well, once you read it, cats, let us know what it's like, because you guys know it's a goal of me is one day to read like all the major religious texts. I just want to read it just to see, because I know I have a lot of people on my live stream, and like sometimes we enter debates and religion sometimes is brought up as like supporting details, or it can be connected to history to like provide modern day examples, a lot of different things. So one day Uniquely Mia will. 3 books, the Bible. I've read some of the Bible a little bit. I feel like I know a lot of the Bible stories, but not all of them. So I'll read that fully. I'll read the Quran, I'll read the Torah, and then have it. That's gonna unlock a new area of Uniquely Mia content, Bible study we could call it. It might be a controversial section of my channel once I ultimately start it, but it could be interesting. Drake said, it's weird though, they won't let younger ladies go in front of them, but they let me. Our generation just don't care. If you have one item and have a whole cart, they won't let you cut the line. No. That's true. I feel like, yeah, that's true. But I feel like, yeah. What are we saying? Cat's Pokemon said, so far, it's similar to the Bible in some ways. No, that's something too. Even though, like, I always relate it back to, like, anytime somebody comes on the stream and they're like, what do you think about my religion? What do you think about my religion? I took a religion 101 study in undergrad, and for that, I literally read, that's what, like, encouraged me and makes me want to read the Torah, the Bible, and the Quran, the full book, that introduction to religious class, because for that class, I had to read the first chapter of each book. So I read the first chapter of the Quran, I read the first chapter of the Bible, and I read the first chapter of the Torah. It's literally the same. Like, it's not the same, but like, the stories, it's like just different names and maybe a different introduction to this prophet, but it's very, very similar. And when you think about it, not to take a deep dive into religious talk, but when you think about it, they're all cousins in a way, because wasn't it Abraham? He had a lot of sons, right? He had a lot of kids, I feel like. I forgot how many. But like, one of his sons, he casted one of his sons out because his wife Sarah couldn't have a kid, and then Sarah was like, hey, go take my concubine, go take my slave girl as your concubine, and then Abraham's concubine had a son. Was his name Ishmael? I feel like she had a son, and then Sarah finally did have a son after, and then Sarah got jealous of like the concubine because like she didn't like her anymore because Abraham was paying too much attention to the son you agreed for him to have. Like well, that made no sense. Why you? And then because of that, Abraham had to send his concubine and his son out of like his community. And I feel like that, and I think my mom told me, I could be incorrect, but I feel like my mom told me that Ishmael is like, the descendants of Ishmael are like the Muslims, and then the descendants of another of Abraham's son are like, what, the Christians or something like that. So they're all cousins, literally. So they're all related, basically, guys. So yeah, one day I will read that, and we'll chat about it. I feel like that can be very fun to chat about it. Oh, snap, what did I do? Hey, Kiki, I could have done your hair for free in Guyana. There wasn't enough time for me to get my hair redone in Guyana, but next time I'm there, I will definitely reach out to, if I remember to reach out to all the individuals who offered to do my hair, but I'm not gonna let y'all do it for free. I like to pay for the services, so I'll definitely pay. Good evening, Bonita. How are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Thank you so much for liking the live stream, None. Really appreciate it, sis. Why you take out your hair? Okay, responded to that. All right, let's go back over to YouTube. I am dual streaming, so if we're on TikTok, YouTube, and it seems like there's a delay in responding to your comments, there is, but I promise you I will try to read all your comments because I know you guys are real people. You don't have to be here, so shout out to you guys. Really appreciate your support. But how are you doing, Bonita and everyone else? Glad you guys could be here and on YouTube. How's everyone doing? Cam said absolutely, Drake, but 9 times out of 10, if someone asks to skip me in line and they have a few items, I don't care. I'll let them go. It's not that serious. That's true. Drake said, I'm gonna get mad aggressive. What if I get in a fight? Phone. Drake, it seems like you may need a new phone, probably. Cam said, Drake, please don't be aggressive. I told you people are crazy. Hey, Gigi, what'd you eat today? Shout out to you, Gigi. I'm so glad you're able to eat today, because I know yesterday on the live stream, you definitely said eating is somewhat difficult for you. So shout out to you. What did you eat? Cam said, I have to go now, guys. I have to go for my afternoon run before the rain comes down heavy. Have a great night, everyone. Till next time. Always a pleasure when you're on cam. Have a great run. Hopefully I see you in the next live stream or the comment section of my fully nutritional YouTube video or YouTube shorts. As Drake said, be safe and don't fall. Watch out for the fall. Guide and meet and greet. 100% cats and Pokemon. Guide and meet and greet. That'll be interesting. We kind of already did have a meet and greet and Guyana too sometimes, because we did meet some supporters from that one TikTok video that I met, which is really cool. Glad you're doing good today. Okay, Benita, what did you do today that made your day okay? Did you go to work? Was it just like a nice chill day for you? Were you relaxing? Would love to know. Thank you, Chris. You're pretty as well. Mia's so far behind. I'm trying to read fast. Cats Pokemon said, uh-oh, a rift is forming between Mia's YouTube and TikTok supporters. What will happen? Who will check first? Tune in next week to find out. I like that. That is good. Hey, Evan. Welcome back. Still behind. Let's see. Hey, Eric. How are you doing? You're planning on eating leftover grilled salmon and potatoes tonight. Nice. That sounds good, Eric. Sounds very good. Evan said we also have 5 a.m. prayer, which is good. But all these comments, I'm surprised if Mia gets even a drop of nail polish on her nails. I'm at the bottom, Cats and Pokemon. I did it. She did it. She did it. She did it. She did it. Do you guys know when I did that dance, you know what it reminded me of? Have you ever seen Barbie and a Mermaid Tale? It's such a good movie. It's like Papa, Stina, side to side, go back, hang tang, go for a ride. Catch that groove, get in. I forgot the words. Do the mahi mahi, make your tail think boo. She's the queen of the waves. Like, have you guys seen that movie? Like Barbie and a Mermaid Tale. It's my favorite Barbie movie. Like, definitely watch it. It's a great movie. It's a great movie. Love that movie so much. Yeah, I think it's on YouTube too, so watch it. Movie recommendation from Uniquely Mia. Barbie and a Mermaid Tale. I was obsessed with that movie when I was young. I'm still obsessed with it now. Like, I watched that movie the other day, and when that scene came on, I had to get up and dance. Like, it was so good. Love that movie. You left and came back. Didn't miss much. Kat said, oh, cool. I'd love a book discussion of religious text. No, I feel like that would be really, really fun. So stay tuned. I feel like mostly at the end of the year, though, next year, I'll have, like, some time to do that. So that's when I'll take a deep dive into, like, reading the Bible, reading, like, all three. I also want to learn how to sew. My grandfather, he fixed my skirt the other day because my zipper was broken, and, like, he gave me a sewing machine. So, and I'm like, I'm always buying clothes, and, like, I'm always buying cool jeans. I could just cut up my old jeans that don't fit me anymore, sew it together, make a new pair of jeans. So I feel like I want to learn how to use my sewing machine, and I'll document that for y'all too. So stay tuned for that. You ate some crackers. Shout out to you, Gigi. Glad you were able to eat some crackers, even though you're making progress. What do we say? Hey, how are you doing, Rax? Glad you could be here. Your head bothered me. No disrespect, though. Please don't block me. I will not block you. Thank you so much for sharing your feelings and leaving your opinions on my head. Even though it bothers you, you know what? It doesn't bother me. And you know what? I'm just embracing my uniqueness, okay? So you are still more than welcome on the channel. Make sure to follow along on the journey, like the video, and do consider subscribing. Okay, Bonita said, you went to work today. It was a chill day. Okay. So glad you had a chill day at work. It's not always like that. Hey, Russell, how are you doing? Yes, I made it. So before I get too much comments come in, I'm going to go grab my nail polish because this is going to turn into a manicure live stream. Oh, my knees. Ow. Guys, my knees hurt so bad. My knees, man. Like, let's go get my nail polish. Oh my gosh. Ew. Okay. Sorry, YouTube. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, we are back. Did y'all miss me? Alrighty. What's happening? Cats and Pokemon said yes. Ooh, you watch almost every animated Barbie movie. They're so tacky and goofy. No, but they're so good. Like, I love it. Like, my favorite's Barbie and a Mermaid Tale, and then what is it? The Princess and the Pauper, I think that's the name of it. Those are my two favorite Barbie movies or series that I saw. Thank you so much for the love, Russell. Sending it right back to you. Really appreciate your support you're leaving. All right, it was a pleasure having you on, Russell. See you in the next live stream or the comment section of my full nutritional YouTube video or YouTube shorts. Gigi said tomorrow they think they're gonna try me a sandwich. Yes, Gigi, shout out to you. I'm really proud of you, Gigi. And like, I'm a random person on the internet, so that proudness may do nothing for you, but shout out to you, Gigi, for taking that initiative and eating some food, even though you said eating is not your strong suit. So what do we say over on TikTok? Good night, good night. How are you doing today? Moma, glad you could be here. Hey, Cherry, glad you're here. How are you doing today, Cherry? Glad you could be on the live stream. Any idea on what type of sandwich you might want to eat tomorrow, Gigi? So, do I have clear nail polish is the question. My nail polish has just... I've been losing a lot of stuff. I took my nail polish to Guyana, guys, and I don't know if it's the humidity or what, but it literally melted my clear nail polish and made it so thick. It didn't even melt it. It just made it so very thick. So, I have to look and make sure that I actually do have clear nail polish. Glad you're doing good today, Cherry. What'd you do today? What'd you eat? Today, I went outside, went to like the downtown Brooklyn area in New York. I filmed some content for those. Still stay tuned. I'll drop like a, what is it? YouTube shorts, TikTok shorts about that. And then my mom, she went to the nail salon. She got a manicure, pedicure. So I recorded it. So I'll drop a YouTube short about the manicure, pedicure. Then we went to Marshall's. My mom did a little bit of like back to school shopping for me. I recorded the item. Well, my mom recorded the items that they had. She didn't necessarily record content for like a YouTube short. But if the people on TikTok are eager to see that what I did today sooner rather than later in long form content, go over to my YouTube channel, click lives, because I live streamed the whole adventure. So you guys on YouTube could do that too. If you weren't on the live stream, shout out to Captain Pokemon, Cam. I know you guys were on the live stream earlier. You guys can go over and watch that video today. Okay, I found some clear nail polish. It's not the best. I have to buy some more. So for this stream, let's see. What color should I do? I'll let you guys pick the colors always. Can I make a poll on TikTok? I've never tried that. Huh. Poll, how to create a poll. I don't know how to make a poll. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a poll on YouTube. So YouTube, you guys are going to choose one hand color for my nails. And then the people on TikTok, I want you to spam the comments with the color you think I should pin on YouTube. Oh my gosh, on TikTok, rule. And on YouTube, the majority rule. So I have this blue and then I have pink. So blue, pink. I'm going to give you guys options. Blue, pink, and then white. So I'm going to make a poll right now. So on TikTok, I want y'all to spam the comments. What color do you think I should paint my nails? And on YouTube, choose the color in the poll. Pink, blue, and white. All right, so these are the options. We have pink, blue, or white. This is like a baby blue pink, light pink, and then white. And then on TikTok, spam the comments. What do you think I should paint my nail? What color? Baby blue once again. We got pink, and then we have white. So I'm seeing a lot of pink. I see pink. I see blue. I see blue. Wait, Mona, you're spamming the comments 3 times. Okay. Evan, you vote in the poll on YouTube. The spam in the comments is for TikTok because I'm not sure how to make a poll on TikTok. Okay, on TikTok is neck and neck. 50%. No need to apologize, Evan. You're good. 50% pink on TikTok, on YouTube. 50% blue on YouTube. 0% for white on YouTube. On TikTok, most people are saying blue. We got pink. So we got 2 votes for pink. 1 vote for blue. We got Mona saying blue a lot. All right. Welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing? Would love to know. Really? TikTok's banned in your country, Evan? Wow. I didn't know that. Well, you know what? Shout out to you for finding Unique Lamia on YouTube. So this is why I love TikTok, love YouTube, make content on both platforms. It's great. Hey Victor, how are you doing? How's everyone doing today? I would love to know. So look at my nail polish. My clear nail polish is so sad. Like, do you guys see this? Why is it so thick? Why is it so thick? I could have sworn I had a better bottle, guys. Oh, my bag fell down. If you guys haven't seen my video where I did an unboxing, or not unboxing, but an unboxing for y'all of showing you guys like the vintage luxury bags that my mom gave me, go watch that video now. It's out on YouTube. It's out on TikTok. This is a sneak peek. Very, very cute. So go watch that video while I try to find the nail polish. I know I have the nail polish somewhere. Don't know where though. What is this? TikTok put a puzzle on my screen. Why did they put a puzzle on my screen, guys? They said I got the puzzle wrong. I don't like puzzles in real life. How am I supposed to get the puzzle right electronically? Okay, got it right this time. Yay. How are you doing today, Medium? Evan said, I love the shade of blue. Can I ask the name brand? Yeah, 100%. This is Beauty Concepts. I think I got this from Burlington. It came in a pack. So Beauty Concepts, Evan. It's like a sky blue color. Where's my clear nail polish? For real though. I want my good brand of clear nail polish and I can't find it. Mia's slacking. Is that it? No, that's not it. Guys, Mia is slacking with the nail care routine. I need to go to the store and just buy a whole bunch of nail polish. And that's not an excuse to buy nail polish because I have a nail polish obsession, I promise. I literally can't find the good stuff. That's sad. This is about to be a botched nail job. All right. Let's see if we could get this out. Thank you. Glad you like my bag. So we have some more votes for pink. Victor said you're pretty. Thank you so much, Victor. You're pretty as well. Really appreciate it. So this is what happens. If anybody's at home and you're like, what to do if you have a little bit of clear nail polish, you got to scrape the bottle for the slim pickings of it. Scrape the bottle, okay? Scrape the bottle. Mia, do you wear makeup? No. Like, in my life, I've literally only worn makeup, like professional done makeup, one time. And that's when I had to walk a fashion show. Yes, I did walk fashion show. No, I didn't get paid. I didn't get the trophy. It was rigged, okay? And I'm not saying that. It was legitimately rigged because the way you moved on to the next stage for that fashion show, you needed a certain amount of votes. So whereas in my family, I literally only invited 3 people because that's who was going to come. So I only had 3 votes, whereas other family members, other like quote unquote models competing in the competition, they were inviting 20 family members. So they had 20 votes opposed to me who had the 3 votes. I had the best walk there. I'm not even lying. My walk was top tier. It was a top tier walk. So that was sad. But that was the only time in my life where I ever had my makeup professionally done. I will say, what I consider to be makeup though, like if I'm going somewhere tropical sometimes, or not even tropical, but somewhere very cool, what my mom will buy for me, she'll buy me, you guys, do you know what the, do you know like the glitter that you stick onto your face? Like the adhesives? That's what I consider makeup. That's what I like. What are we saying? Kenzie, why don't you cut it? Cut what? Evan said, I believe that often when someone lies to you, you can always tell. Yeah, sometimes I feel like for sure. Because remember, we gotta, I guess people who don't lie often, you could tell. Or, yeah, people who you know very well, or if they don't lie often, you could tell. But we gotta remember, there's like what, FBI agents, CIA agents, they're like, I feel like they're trained to lie, so they would be very good liars. Oh, you're asking me why don't I cut the hair on my forehead? Because I don't want to. It's just like my it's my hairline. Do I speak Guyanese? I thought y'all spoke English. Do I speak Guyanese? I don't know. Do I? Y'all would be the experts. Do I speak Guyanese? Let me know. we saying? Hey, how are you doing, New Key? Glad you could be here. Welcome back, Cats and Pokemon. Okay. Evan said fixed event. All right. What'd you do off stream? Love to know. Did you get dinner? What'd you eat for dinner, Cats and Pokemon? I know you said that you were kind of sad with the lunch that your job catered because it wasn't the fried chicken when you were pumped up for that fried chicken. But what'd you eat for dinner? Kat said just had a stressful delivery situation. Oh no, you had to deal. That's the worst. That's the worst when you have stressful deliveries, man. How old am I? It's the glory of God to conceal a matter in the honor of kings and queens to seek out the answer. That means I'm not telling you my age. If you want to know my subscribe, go to my YouTube homepage. The link to my YouTube channel is in the bio on TikTok. Click playlist and watch my Washington, D.C. birthday adventure videos. Trust me, if you pay attention, my age will be disclosed to y'all. I'm doing my nails and I'm remembering after I do my nails, I wanted to go and get my chips because I wanted to eat some snacks. I have a bad habit sometimes of when I buy snacks, I tend to eat it out very quickly. My mom doesn't stop me. I feel like she does. I feel like I'm like that because the thing about it, I know when it's finished, I'm not going to buy new ones because I was like that when I was younger. When I was younger, my mom, she would take me grocery shopping and I would get to pick out as many snacks as I wanted to. And if I ate all the snacks out in one day, she didn't care. I never got yelled at. She just wasn't buying more until she goes grocery shopping again. So I feel like that habit has somewhat stuck with me. So I'm like that sometimes still. Particularly when I'm at school, I tend to binge eat on snacks. It's not good. Don't do that. What are we saying? Mila said, oh, you think Guyanese speak broken English? Oh, okay, so yeah, I've heard that. So, no, I don't speak broken English. But I don't know. But when they speak broken English, is it just like, is it actually the language that they speak, or is it just because, I don't know, that's how some people speak because they don't know all not the English words, but like, you know what I mean in a way. I feel like, I don't know. But is that like the official language, or is that just how some people in Guyana speak? Like the Guyanese that society sees, is that just how they speak, or is that like the official language? Winnie said, did someone ask me that at the bar when I told them in Guyanese? I said no. Yeah, like that's what I'm wondering, like, what is broken English? Is it like the official language, or is it just like the English that most Guyanese who are portrayed to society speak? When will you be back in Guyana? In the future. In the future for sure. Cats and Pokemon said, I bought beef bulgogi soup dumplings that I'll be having for dinner. Nice. I feel like you had that before, Cat, so you like that, it sounds like. If I ate beef, I think that would be something I would want to try. Evil Eye Heart Emoji said, I'm Guyanese, and yes, it's broken English, but typically we just say we speak Guyanese. Okay. Thanks for the clarification. Mila said, yes, it's our language because of colonization, so it consists of shortened words. Oh, okay, in the combination. All right, thank you for the clarification, because, yeah. So now I understand that more, okay. So, in that idea, no. I mean, I have a Guyanese grandmother, so she's always like, your eyes are past me. She always tells me that. I can't say the other one, but you know the curse word that you Guyanese use? That, like, the S word? The S word? I heard my grandmother use that, and when like I'm walking in Guyana and people fight, they use that word. So would that be broken English? So I guess I know some terms of it. I've had somebody in the past, one of my mom's cousins, they were trying to ask me how old I am. They asked me, how much are you? When I heard that, I'm like, what? I'm not for sale. So I guess would that be categorized as like Guyanese English? Somebody asking me how much are you? Like, what in the world? Do I look like I'm for sale? How much am I? What? So that was crazy. So I guess I know some terms. Mila said of European and African, East Indian. Oh, okay. Thanks for the clarification. Yes, that is the word. That's the one with evil eye with heart emoji. That's the word that my grandmother says. It was so funny because my grandmother just be, you guys, I feel like what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to get more videos of my grandmother and post them on social media for y'all, because I didn't expect my grandmother to go viral, but you guys love her, so I'm gonna have to sneak record her, because you think what she told me with the basket was unhinged, guys. She be saying the most unhinged things, but I have to sneak record, because when she knows that I'm recording, she tends to get quiet, or she'll just go even more crazy with it. So yeah. Hey, how are you doing, Chaos? What's your name? Chaos. Glad you could be here. Evan said, wait, what are we saying? I'm skipping. I don't like skipping comments. Hey, Victor. How are you doing? Captain Pokemon said, yeah, it's like Nigerians and Pidgin English. Oh, okay. So that's a common thing then. All right, cool. Evan said, I heard that language actually rewires your brain. No, I've heard that too. Like, I've heard saying, like, people who, like, those polyglots who, like, speak more than 3 language or, like, more than 2, their brain is wired differently. Your brain has to be wired differently, I feel like, when you know more than 1 language because, some people, they transition, like, they're going to be speaking English 1 second, the next second, they transition to, like, Spanish or French or something like that. So, yeah, your brain is rewired differently. I feel like your memorization is going to be much better and, memory retention. So, I wish I knew how to speak another language, but alas, God allowed me to speak English. I would say I can learn another language in the future. However, I took high school Spanish. I got an A in high school Spanish 1 and 2. All I remember is hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien. No me gusta. Gracias. And no lo siento. That's all I remember. All right. So, yeah. Alrighty. So I'm going to end the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So over on the YouTube side of things, the color that won to paint my manicure was pink. And on TikTok, the color that you guys said I should paint my nails, how much is you know exactly, like, what was that? I was confused. Mila said I think that would be more Creole, but there's debates of Creole being an official language in Ghana. Okay, you're telling me how to pronounce your name. Thank you so much. Chaso. Is that how you say it? Okay, your grandmother's the same. So, like, your grandmother's more attentive, and if you start recording her, she'll probably say the most unhinged things even more, or she'll get really quiet. It's funny, guys. It's really funny. What am I eating right now? I'm not eating anything right now. For lunch, for breakfast, I had pizza, a New York slice of pizza. It was good. It was okay. I rated like an 8 out of 10. Pizza's expensive in New York, because why did I spend $10 on 2 Snapple peach cheese, best drink in NYC, 2 cheese, it was $10, so it was $5 for like a Snapple and a pizza together. I feel like that's expensive, but we bought it. It wasn't bad, I guess. Let me see. On YouTube, you guys said, okay, pink won. A lot of people said pink. The next common vote on on TikTok, the next common vote after pink was blue. So I'm going to do 1 hand blue and 1 hand pink on TikTok. And while I'm doing that, let me know, do you guys go to the nail salon and do your nails, or do you, like, do it at home? I'm a person, I normally have long nails, but it tends to break, so I'm in the process of growing out my nails again. So I'm like, I cannot go to the nail salon every week because I'm not rich, and I change my nail polish too much. So I just like painting my nails at home. My mom, she loves going to the nail salon, hence why she went to the nail salon today. Evan said, I love Spanish in the USA. Excuse me. It's beautiful to hear the South American speaking about. Okay, nice. Hey, Yonda, how are you doing? Assalam Salaika. Sorry, my pronunciation was terrible. Alaika salam is what you're supposed to say, right? Isn't that peace be upon you? I think my mom said. But welcome. Peace be upon everybody. Get some of that peace in y'all. Get that positivity. Take the positive energy. I'm giving you the positive energy. All right. Hey, Eric. Hey, John. How are you doing today? Hey, MYK. I'm from the United States. Where are you from? And for people on TikTok, if you want to know who I'm talking to, and for people on YouTube, if you want to know who I'm talking to, I'm streaming on both YouTube and TikTok simultaneously. So, yeah. But I'm in New York right now. Okay. New York is so expensive. In the Bronx, you can get, a New York City drink. And a pizza for $4. So that's good. That's a good price. But then again, it's like $1 less than, like, downtown Brooklyn. So, like, I would travel for $1 slice. If I can get a slice of pizza and something to drink for $2 or even $2.75, that's where I'll pay. Because remember, we gotta pay for trains in New York. I'm not one to hop the fence. I can't do that. I can't hop the train. I've seen people hop the train right in front of like the MTA employees. It'd be so funny. And the MTA employees, sometimes they do not care themselves. But like, I can't do that because if you're caught, man, you finna get in trouble. So yeah. But like, you gotta pay the train, and the train is like, what is it, $2.75, $2.90 now? So I would only like go out of my way, I feel like, to find that dollar slice of pizza. Thank you, Eric. Glad you love my ring collection. Hey, Yonda, I'm doing great. How are you doing today? Okay, you're from Iran right now. Okay, very nice, very nice. What's it like in Iran right now? Am I saying it right? Is it Iran or Iran? It's Iran, right? The pronunciation always gets me. Hey, Amelia, how are you doing? You ever tasted Chinese food? Yeah. I've had Chinese food in America. I've had Chinese food in Guyana. I've had Chinese food in Paris. I will say, each Chinese food in the different locations that I've had it, they have their own strengths and weaknesses. Chinese food in America is good for the broccoli and carrots. If like you want that fried chicken wings with the French fries, top tier, very good. If you want the General Tao shrimp, is very delicious. When you go to Guyana, that chicken fried rice, it'd be good. You can't get the good chicken fried rice from everywhere. I feel like Georgie's, or is it Greg's? It's one of the two. They got the good chicken fried rice down there. And then I went to Paris a few years ago, so I don't really remember what the food tasted like. But it had its strengths as well, I think. I'm doing good, Amelia. How are you doing today? Thank you. Glad you love the pink. Yeah, the pink is very cute. Are you talking about the pink in my room or the pink on my nails? But if you're talking about both of them are slates. Very cute. And I got this nail polish from Dollar Tree, so it was $1.25 since they wanted to raise their price from $1 to $1.25. I'm doing good. Thank you, Eric. Glad you love my rings. So, as I always say, when you paint your nails, you want to do thin layers. Because thin layers, it helps it dry faster. And the key to doing at-home manicures and making it look professional, don't be scared to paint your cuticle. Don't be scared to get close to your cuticle. Because I know a lot of people, when they do at-home manicures, they're scared to get close to their cuticle because they're like, I don't want nail polish on my skin. Nail polish isn't made to live on your skin. If you get nail polish on your skin, when you wash your hands, guys, it's going to come off, so it's okay. You still got the hairstyle? Yes, I still have the hairstyle. My mom, she did rebraid it, so she rebraided the front. So she said she may also rebraid the front as well again, but yeah. I haven't been to Guyana since I was 5. Well, you know what? Manifest it. On Uniquely Mia's channel, one thing that you will come to learn if you are a new supporter of mine, and if you are a returning supporter and it's the first time you're hearing it, I'm going to say it again for y'all. If you want to do something, if you want to achieve something, you got to manifest it. And how can you manifest? Say it out loud. Say it out loud, write it down, and consciously and subconsciously, you're going to work towards your goals. So like you said, you haven't been to Guyana since you were 5, and you put a sad face emoji there. So it sounds like you want to go to Guyana again. So you know what you got to do? You got to manifest it. From now on, I want you to change your mindset. I don't know your name because you have the evil eye and the heart emojis. So from now on, what I want you to do, anytime you think about Guyana, inside your thoughts, say it outside. When you speak to your family members, when you speak to your friends, say, I'm going to Guyana. When? In the future, when they ask you. Is it the foreseeable future? Is it the near future? Say the future, because the future is going to come at us, right? So say, I'm going to Guyana. And you know what you got to do after that? If you have a job, no matter how much they're paying you, save your money. Save your money. If you have to save $1 from each pay, maybe more than $1 if you can. But like, save your money. No matter how small the percentage is, save it. And you know what? Manifest it. Believe in the self-fulfilling prophecy. And trust me, if your goal, if you really want to go to Guyana, if you want to get a new job, if you want to change the way that you look, if you want to learn how to cook, you got to manifest it. You got to be confident with what you're saying, and it's going to come true. I strongly believe in manifestation. I strongly believe in the self-fulfilling prophecy. And if you're a religious person, ask God as well. If you don't believe in God, manifest what you want. So you got to put it out there, what you want the universe to send back to you. It's like I always say, the start of every semester, I manifest what I want. I manifest my grades. If I feel like, obviously, if I feel like the class is a little hard, I change my manifestation a little bit, but I always manifest what I want. I'm going to travel the world one day. I know I'm going to Egypt. I know I'm going to Europe. I know I'm going to Africa. I know I'm going to all the places where I want to go. How do I know? Do I have the means to do so now? No. But you hear what I'm saying. I'm going to go. So you got to manifest what you want. What are you saying? Welcome, Kayla. Okay, thank you for telling me your name. So yeah, I'll try and remember that now. What are we saying? You like this hairstyle, man? It's not that I like, okay, I will say, when I first got it, it was a little big, but my mom fixed it. So if you guys saw that video that I posted, I'm not sure if you saw the follow-up video, she fixed it. Yes, it still looks a little messy because it started out a little messy. So I like it a little bit more from when I first got it, because my mom, she did loose it out. She did rebraid it. There wasn't enough time in Guyana to get my hair rebraided, the offers up that I received, and be like, hey, I want you to do my hair. How much you gonna charge me? I'm gonna come let you do my hair. However, there wasn't enough time in Guyana for me to do that. In America, can I go to a hairdresser and let them do my hair over? Yes. But here in America ain't cheap. Okay, these people be charging ridiculous prices. So predominantly when I'm in America, it's my mom who does my hair. So low-key, my mom has been wanting me to loose out my hair for her to do it, but, like, it's just me having to sit down all over again for the whole process. I don't want to do that, man. Like, it's just a long process. So, even though it's not the best hairstyle that I've had, yeah, I don't think I'm going to take out everything because that's going to be a lot of work to have her rebraid everything. What are we saying? Yonda said, I'm good. You look like the girl of my dreams. Are you asking if I'm a librarian? Because you look like the book I love to explore. Okay. Sorry. Okay. That's funny. Hey, Joey, how are you doing? Jory, glad you could be here. Cats Pokemon said, I'm at home nail girl. Most nail salons are unsanitary. Yeah, that is true. Your mom worked at one. Okay, so you have the inside information then, knowing that most of the nail salons are unsanitary. Hey, Gas Sound, how are you doing? I am going to where? Just manifest wherever you're going. I'm going to travel the whole entire world. Roasted. That's what Pokemon said. Tony said, don't let that boy come over your house and eat up all your groceries. What boy? Guys, if anybody's gonna eat up all the groceries in my house, it's gonna be me. It's gonna be me for sure. I don't know. I tend to go to the store and, like, I buy my snacks and then I buy the snacks that I want to share. Like, I'll still offer my snacks, but then they always say no. But, like, I'll buy my snacks. So it's like I went to Trader Joe's today. So I bought a bag of ghost pepper chips. That's mine. Like, I'm going to offer if they want some, but they don't like it because they've had it before. They don't like it. But then there's the popcorn, there's the plantain chips. Those are the shareable. Because I don't know, I eat so fast. And I feel bad when I eat other people's stuff. Because obviously I'll be mad if somebody eat my stuff. So, like, yeah, Tony, if anybody's going to eat out things in my house, it's really going to be me. It's really me. I don't know. And I feel like I do that because when I'm at school, I tend not to eat a lot. I don't know. I say when I'm home, I tend to binge eat, which is bad. Binge eating isn't good. But literally, when I'm at school, I literally eat 1 to 2 meals a day. Why? Because the food is unhealthy. It's no good. So when I'm home, I overeat. Even though you're saying, Mia, you've been home for like 2 months. You're on summer break. You haven't got over that? No, because it's always in the back of my head. I'm about to go back to school. And I'm going to be there for like 5 months. And I'm going to be back again to eating 1 to 2 meals a day because the food is unhealthy. So I tend to binge each one. Welcome, Delicia. Glad you could be here. Hey, Rentina. Hey, Golden Child. Are you in Trinidad? No, I'm not in Trinidad. My mom and I, we only were able to spend like a few hours in Trinidad and Tobago, but stay tuned. I'm going to post the YouTube shorts tomorrow. I mean, the TikTok shorts, and I'll post it on YouTube as well, showing you guys what we did in Trinidad and Tobago. I also made a fully nutritional YouTube video about it. So if you want to go over to my YouTube channel at Uniquely Mia, subscribe. I think that video is dropping tomorrow, actually, or the day after. So it's, oh, snap. I'm doing the wrong finger. Bruh. Sorry, guys. I messed up. So we're going to put the blue on this hand. How old am I? It's the glory of God to conceal a matter, the honor of kings and queens to seek out. Oh, man, this is not opening. The answer? That means if you... that was disgusting. I mean, if you are a king or a queen, or you fall into non-binary category, the same applies to you. I'm not telling you my age. To figure out my age, go to my YouTube channel on TikTok. The link to my YouTube channel is in the bio. Click playlist and watch my Washington, D.C. birthday adventure videos. Trust me, if you pay attention, my age will be disclosed to you. You take donations. Donations for what? Yeah, you can 100% purchase a super chat on YouTube if you want. Media is going in its own separate account, and one day when I pay off my student loan debt, you guys will be right there with me paying a portion of it. Like, I love making content on social media. I consider it to be my video diaries, and for some reason, I just made it available to the public. So you guys in the public have access to it. So yeah, love making content. So yeah, I do make a small portion off of social media on YouTube. So shout out to my YouTube community for that. Really wouldn't have been able to say that without your support. And on TikTok, please continue to share out my channel to your friends, your family members. Let us get to 10,000 supporters on TikTok so I can hopefully become monetized and use some of that income to pay off my student loan debt. But until then, I will continue to make content for you guys on TikTok, on YouTube. Really enjoy doing it. It's my video diaries. Hey, how are you doing, Celine? Glad you could be here. Evan said we had greedy, hungry neighbors who used to eat our food. No, that's crazy. Off the table. I was about to say, that's crazy. Yeah, because why is somebody coming to your house and eating your food? Ranch dressing, nice. I like Caesar salad. Okay, Evan and Kat's having a side conversation. Evan said, Mia, what you think New York food vlogging plus Britney Spears dancing? Oh, you can see the tag on my neck. Yeah, I just got it today. I filmed an unboxing, so took it off. It was $8. Buy stuff on sale. Not bad at all. What would I think about a Britney Kat's Pokemon? You said, what would I think about with me doing a vlog? Are you asking what I think about if I were to have the opportunity to do a vlog with Britney Spears and New York food vlogging? That would be cool. Like, I like Britney Spears. I know some of her songs. She's the one who danced on the stage with the Anaconda, right? She's like, all around the world, pretty girls. Wipe the floor with, like that one she did it with Iggy Azalea. And then she has the one, like, I'm so toxic. I don't know how I know that song. Just don't ask me, man. But, yeah, I was just on YouTube one time, Spotify, and I saw her song. So, yeah, I would do that. Yeah, that would be fun. Like, I'll be dancing randomly, too. I feel like she'll outdance me for sure. But, like, I feel like I'll still do it. And then I'll, like, eating the food, some pizza, ice cream, chocolate chip cookies. Yeah, we can do that. Hey, how are you doing? Saying good night, family. Queens, good night. Good night. Does that mean you're tuning in from Queens? Glad you could be on the live stream today. How are you doing? Evan said, oh, I want to go live very soon and make my own live streams. Okay, 100%, Evan. Drop your YouTube channel where you're going to start streaming on. I'll subscribe to you, and I'll definitely try to watch some of your live streams as well. That's going to be awesome. Like, I love live streaming. You're able to, like, meet a lot of supporters via live stream. Your supporters are able to get to know you, like, behind the scenes you, not the unedited version of for YouTube and TikTok, but, like, your personality sometimes isn't shown when you, like, post those fully edited videos. So, like, when you go live, you're able to do that. You're able to see things in real time, which is really fun to do. And live streaming, it helps you, and it allows you to have the skill of being able to think quick. Because you got to think of, like, comebacks sometimes, or just things to say. And then sometimes you guys ask some very, very, very insightful questions. So it's always nice when you guys ask those questions and I'm able to use, like, my knowledge that I've acquired from, like, my education and answer those questions for y'all. You had a long day at work, Joseph? Well, it's 7 p.m. in New York right now. I'm not sure if it's the same time where you are, but I'm assuming it's after work. So take some time, Joseph. Sit back, relax, and chillax. I'm so glad you were able to tune into the live stream. How was your, well, you said you had a stressful day at work. So next question, what are you eating? Because you need some energy after that stressful day at work that you had. Kayla asks, oh snap, what happened? I'll plug out my iPod. 1 minute. Kayla asks, are you in college? Wait. What is your major if you're in college? Yeah, so I'm a graduate student, so I graduated college, but in college/university, I majored in psychology and I minored in professional writing. And then as a graduate student, I'm studying public administration and criminal justice. So my degree program is a little scattered, but it's also closely related. So a lot of writing. I like to describe myself as if my family need a writer, if a corporation needs a writer, a researcher. Do public administration, you learn about budgets, a budget creator, analysis person, statistical research, analysis, data. I'm that person for them because that's what it's all. It's a lot of writing, it's a lot of reading, it's a lot of budget creation, budget analysis, things like that. It's fun, like very theoretical, I will say. It's so funny too because as an undergrad student, I tried to get away from math, guys. And then in public administration, I'm like, what do you do? Why are you giving me all this math? This gig is really annoying. Because it's not annoying to say, like, it's fun sometimes to see, like, how to create budgets and things like that. But, like, why are you giving me all this math? Like, I love statistics. In undergrad, I love statistics so much. It was so much fun for me. But I'm like, that's math. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So I didn't minor in statistics. And now as, like, a grad student, they're like, ha, in your face. Here's the math for you. There's no getting away from it, guys. I should have majored in art. I would have gotten away from math for sure. Hi, Vicky. Yes, I do remember you, Vic. How are you doing today? Yeah, what made the day stressful? Joseph, that's a great question from Cats of Pokemon. Evan said, isn't it odd how we all come here to relax? I mean, live streams are so useful. Well, you know what, Evan? I'm so glad that I'm part of that relaxation period for you. It really means a lot. Welcome. What we saying? Evan said, sure, Cats, I will post it on the most recent short now. Kat said, yeah, Evan, I love live streams. I'd stream too, but I don't have the patience to get over to the 50 supporters to unlock the stream status. No, it took me a while to get to that 50 for sure. So it's a lot, but I will say, if you guys want some tips on how I grew on social media, just go to my YouTube homepage, click playlist, and watch my YouTube tips playlist. But one of the tips that I found was helpful for me to grow on social media outside of live streams was definitely YouTube shorts. When you post YouTube shorts on YouTube, the algorithm for that just recommends your videos a little bit more easier or faster than it does for YouTube. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's interesting, I will say, because as in psychology, Kayla, like I learned like the most random stuff, because obviously I learned a lot about research. But tell me, why did I take an infant development class? I walked into class one day and literally I saw a baby being born via natural birth and via like a C-section. Like, what in the world? I'm like, what is this? I'm not a medical student. And then I remember one summer, because I took summer classes in undergrad because I wanted to graduate faster in grad school. I mean, they have summer classes, but I intentionally made sure I either doubled up on classes so I didn't have to take summer classes as a grad student. So, like, last classes when you're only to take the board class, because I was like, I'm not taking no summer classes, and I want to graduate when I want to graduate. So I doubled up on classes. So as an undergrad student, I didn't really know about doubling up on classes, so I just took summer classes. When I tell you I had to take this one psychology class, it was about the brain. I hated that class so much. It was so unnecessarily hard for no reason. It was terrible. But you take the most random classes in psychology, forensic psychology, cross-cultural psychology, but it's very interesting, very interesting. No, but walking in that class and seeing a baby being born and the professor's just smiling up front with a smile on her face, I'm like, what in the world is this lady? That was crazy. My cat is walking all over you. Okay, very cool, very cool. What color is your cat? Evan said, cats is people. Evan said people stress them out. Cats, I want to do New York food streams with ideal food for British travelers because we are so boring. Anything excites us. Wow. Evan said, Mia, you realized that food reviews and dancing was for my stream when I go. Oh, I didn't know it was for you, Evan. I thought you wanted me to do that. But hey, drop your YouTube channel, Evan. What's your YouTube username as it appears on YouTube? I'll be more than happy to talk. Feel free to do the same thing. Drop your TikTok name on YouTube as it appears on YouTube. I'll be more than happy to follow along to you as long as you follow me first, because we can all support each other 100%. Following is free, guys, and becoming a supporter. So we're putting on the second coat. Your accent, yeah, because you said you're British, so that would be cool. Like, that would be cool, because British people, I haven't met a lot, but like I've seen movies, so I've heard the stereotypical British accent. And then I remember one time, I don't know where we were in person, but I heard somebody speak, and I'm like, that's a British accent. That was a stereotypical British accent. And then I was at school one time, and I had to attend like a RA conference, and this person they said they were from England, they spoke. When I tell you, their accent was so very thick, I literally couldn't understand them. So you guys have a lot of different accents, so it would be really interesting and cool to see those delicious not, oh my gosh, hey Delicious Bee, I just saw that. It would be really cool to see the different accents, to hear it in real time. So Evan, shout out to you for starting to go live on YouTube. It's gonna be great. But for everyone who just joined the live stream, welcome, welcome. Shout out to you if you are a returning supporter. I really do appreciate your support. If you're a new viewer here, consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and joining the Uniquely Mia community. Right now, I am dual streaming on YouTube and TikTok, so if it looks like I'm taking a while to respond to y'all, I promise you I'm not ignoring you. On this channel, I essentially show y'all my life. So I have fashion videos, Eat With Me, technology videos, days of my life as a grad student, Eat With Me's travel videos, and a lot more. Would love to know how's your, feel free to let me know. Okay, TikTok's a little quiet in the chat. YouTube said, hey Yusuf, how are you doing? Cats Boy must say they love accents. Yeah, it's cool, it's cool. Kat said, OMG, I just realized I never like the stream. Double tap everyone just to make sure. Exactly, double tap and like the live stream. Cats and Pokemon said, my cat walks all over me too. She thinks I'm a pillow. That means they probably just want to cuddle with you, your cats. And again, I'm not a cat owner. I'm too scared to hold Wilfred, so she could never do that to me, I don't think. Yusuf said any single girls on. So Yusuf wants to know if there's any single girls on the stream. Hey, how are you doing, Francis? Glad you could be here. I do not have clear. I have clear nail polish, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. This is what this manicure that I'm doing is what I like to call a botched manicure, because no top coat. I'm gonna have to go outside and buy some top coat. So this is what it's looking like. I'm gonna try with the top coat, but guys, I don't think nothing's coming out of this. Ain't nothing coming out of this. But this is what it's looking like. This is 2 coats, the nail polish. So now we're gonna go in with the blue on this one. Oh snap. This dress. What are we saying? Cat's Pokemon said, I used to babysit for a French family that was born and raised in France. Okay, cool. Oh, they had a very stereotypical French accent. It was entertaining. Nice. So did you learn any French words from them? But oh yeah, you said you're from Haiti too, so you already speak French. So I guess you didn't need to learn the French words from them. Were you able to brush up on like some of your French speaking skills though, Cats and Pokemon? Clean up the edges, and even though nail polish got on my skin, guys, remember I'm stressing it because nail polish isn't meant to live on your skin. It's going to wash off, guys. It's gonna be okay. Cat's Pokemon said the little son was so cute. Oh, because he sounded like an old angry French guy. French man trapped in a toddler's body. He was so adorable. No, it sounds, yeah, that sounds cute because like that's just the way he speaks in English, but a little baby in a bottle. How's Wilfred? Wilfred is doing good. She's doing very good. The caretaker is going up there every day. We're getting videos. I'm gonna like compile all the videos into one video so far, and I'll do like a week update on Wilfred. I haven't been dropping daily because I don't want to like spam y'all with Wilfred videos, but stay tuned for that. Luckily, what happened? Yeah, so she got dog food. Caretaker's going up, so she's doing good. But anytime, like, the caretaker calls on the phone, I'm always saying hi to Wilfie, and, like, she's jumping. So she's looking for me, and I'm not there. So it's so sad, but I'm happy that she's at least eating. But she's doing good. She's doing good. If y'all want to, like, donate to Wilfie, buy her food or anything, feel free to donate to the GoFundMe. The link to that is in the bio of my TikTok channel. Hey, Red Rum, how are you doing? Why do you hate me? Who hates you, me? I never said I hate you. I would never hate you. I don't hate anybody. You know how much effort it takes to hate people? People don't have a high enough status for me to hate them that much. Oh my gosh, that sounds so mean. But it's true. Because hating takes effort. It really takes effort to hate people. So, I'm not spending my life thinking about random people to hate or even people I know to hate. I may strongly dislike people, but I don't hate nobody. You know how much effort that takes? And how high regard you need to hold people to hate them? Like, nah. Even my mom. I hold my mom in a very high regard. I mean, I don't hate her. I love her, but, like, if there was every time I don't like her, I would never hate her. You just need to, like, hold them so high to hate them. But don't cry, Red Rum. Why are you crying? The other day you said I should go outside and run into traffic. Yeah, do I have a lookalike out there? Because that was not me. I don't have a great memory where I remember everything that I say, but I do know things that I have not said. And I know I didn't say that for sure. Cats and Pokemon said the daughter actually did teach me French. Okay, nice, all the time. It was so cute and very informative. Oh, she was 8 at the time. You missed them, but they changed schools, so okay. Oh yeah, so you no longer have contact with them. But at least you know what? You have the memories. You have the positive memories of them to think about. Kayla said, can you explain why you don't disclose your age? I want to get more knowledge on it. Yeah, 100%. I just don't disclose my age because I don't want to. Yeah, even though as basic as it may sound, I really don't want to, because 9 times out of 10 when I come on live stream and you guys ask me a question, my YouTube community knows this, I'm gonna answer it. So yeah, so I will say, if you go over to my YouTube channel and you binge watch from my YouTube shorts, full-length traditional YouTube videos, or YouTube lives, I have, like, accidentally like told you guys my age or given you hints to my age, or other people in my live streams have given, like, blatantly told you my age. But yeah, I just don't disclose my age because I don't want to. I answer a lot of your questions, and it's not like I'm hiding it. I'm just sending you on a scavenger hunt to watch some of my videos because they're entertaining, and I put a lot of effort into editing them, so I feel like you should watch it. So yeah, I feel like if you really want to know my age, YouTube and watch those videos, and if you pay attention, my age is disclosed. So yeah, and like on my channel as well, I speak a lot about, not all the time, but I tend to engage in discussions that people consider to be controversial. I don't consider them to be controversial, but I tend to engage in discussion or provide life advice based on my opinions. And when I do that, sometimes I feel like the main argument that people use to try to discredit me and what I'm saying is saying, how old are you? Or they'll be like, you're young. So I feel like sometimes if I were to tell you my age, people will thus try to use my age to say what I'm saying isn't valid, which doesn't make any sense to me, because your age doesn't equate to the amount of knowledge you have, if that makes sense. So, like, you can meet somebody who's 50, 60, 80 years old. They could just be saying the most random stuff that make no sense, that's totally inaccurate. Then you can meet somebody my age or even younger than me who's saying stuff that's accurate and actually makes sense. So that's why, but stay tuned. So this is where the TikTok community, if you really want to know my age, where somebody blatantly telling you, you got to wait to the end of the year, because my mom said when I graduate, for that one day at my graduation, she will actually tell you guys my age when you ask for it. So yeah, I know it was a long answer. I tend to give long answers. Okay, you'll watch them, all right, and enjoy them, and you watch it. And if you do figure out my age, or if you think you figured out my age, just, like, drop a name of a song, a movie, a book, or a TV show that was published in the year in which I was born. And if you're right, I'll like your comment. So, yeah. Greetings from Nigeria. I'm still giving you a like. Thank you so much, Red Rum. Hey, Long Plaid, how are you doing? Evan said, Mia, OMG, I did so well at work today. Nice, congrats. Your colleagues was low-key trying to trigger you. You legit ignored her. She's confused. Yeah, exactly. Like, if you don't have to speak to a colleague out, and if you don't have to speak to them, and you don't have to work with them, like, ignore them in a way, but, like, you just always got to remember, when you work with them, just keep it respectful, because we got to remember your friends aren't your colleagues. They're really not. I know some people may disagree. They'll have best friends with their coworkers, but in my book, my friends, my coworkers are not my friends. You're not my friends if you're my coworker. Like, I was an RA, and the amount of times that RAs became buddy best friends, and then after I'm hearing a whole bunch of drama, and then people are fired because they think they're best friends, and they're abusing their power, and they're getting into arguments with supervisors and all this stuff. What do you expect? You're treating them like your best friend. So I was like the most unproblematic employee at my job because I was never involved in drama, never involved in, I'll listen to the drama, but like I was never in trouble with nobody or nothing. I just did my job right and fine, because you're not my friend if you're my coworker. Gary said, greetings from Nigeria, back to you. Cat's Pokemon said, I don't know why the age thing is such a big deal. I still don't know Mia's age, and I'm fine. I'm able to enjoy the content either. Exactly. Like, I'm glad you're able to join the content too. But I feel like 9 times out of 10, I feel like the idea of age and the idea that knowledge equates to your age, the older you are, the more smarter you are. I feel like the older you are, yes, you have more life experience, but there's different type of smartness. So, but the main thing I like to say though, the main thing I like to say, I always say it all the time, the main way that I know that age is not a proper measure of intelligence and knowledge is because why does reforms and why is society quote unquote still messed up? Why are people still disagreeing in society? Why do initiatives still need to be passed? Because if people in my mom generation, in her generation, if y'all made the world perfect, it would be a perfect world right now. And is it a perfect world? No, it is not. So that's how I know for sure. Intelligence is not, age is not an accurate measure of you being a genius or you saying you're smarter, your facts or your opinions are more correct than my opinions. That's how I know, because we still need to make change in society. It's not a perfect world. It really isn't. So yeah. Cats Pokemon said, wow, congrats, Evan. That's good right there. 100% it is. Evan said, catch, trust, and I believe. I was praying to God not to fall down. Evan said, yeah, you're 100% right, Mia, because the mentality of not being overly friendly and being a professional. Yeah, like I'm always friendly, but like they're definitely that boundary. 100%. I do agree, Evan. Cass Pokemon said, let her think that her state of delusion has nothing to do with you. Oh yeah, to Evan, yeah, with your coworker. Evan said, yeah, Cats, it's just an average pale skin being ignorant. I know why she has beef. I only started on Monday. Hey, real West man, you wish you had a dog? Manifest it. Say one day you're gonna have a dog, and next time I talk to you, Wes, no matter how long it takes, I'm sure you're going to be like, hey, Mia, I finally got the dog that you always wanted. So manifest that dog. Cat's Pokemon said they have 2 dogs, wow, in your apartment and 1 puppy. I thought you had a cat, just a cat. You have a lot of animals. So it's chaos whenever they're around. But hey, you get to dress them up in all the cute outfits, probably cats and Pokemon, and accessorize them. So very nice. Okay, what are y'all saying on TikTok? Any new comments? Okay, you'll watch them. Hey, welcome, Alicia. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for following, Alicia, and joining the Uniquely Mia community. How are you doing today? Hopefully you enjoy the content that you see. Thank you so much, Nun, for liking the live stream. Really appreciate it. Evan said I have 1 cat, and he's like a soft sock. You just use him as a pillow. Man, that cat is probably annoyed at you. Does your cat try and run away from you, Evan, or do they just accept the fact that, like, they're your alive pillow? Chief. Welcome, Chief. Glad you're able to join. How are you doing today? This nail polish is kind of thick within itself, guys. Just know this is going to be somewhat as a botched manicure, even though I already said that. Clear nail polish, I love it because it's great for your nails, but it also makes everything nice and smooth, and I don't have enough for that to make it nice and smooth. Yeah, it doesn't look bad from a distance. When we come closer to critically inspect it, that's where we see the somewhat imperfections of it. But we got blue and pink happening. Very cute, very cute. Cat's Pokemon said, OMG Mia, I should email you the picture of your cat. I can't believe I haven't said it. Yeah, I would love to see it, 100%. So email it over, and then I'll see your cat. Because I know you're always speaking about your cat. So... And I'm not sure if you described it before, but I kind of forgot if you did describe it. So seeing a picture would definitely refresh the memory. Oh, I do have a little bit of clear nail polish, so we're going to put a little bit on our nails. Clear nail polish makes everything nice and smooth, guys. It's getting dark right now in New York. Is it dark where you guys are at, or is it still a little bit bright outside? It's currently 7:34. So in New York, the sun sets around, I think the sun will be fully set maybe by 7:50, 7:40. Are we saying, hey, how are you doing? Welcome, Rajiv. Glad you could be here today. How's your day going? I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. Shout out to everyone who has been on the live stream. I really appreciate your continued support. If you're a new viewer here, consider liking the video and subscribing or following along to the channel. I essentially show y'all my life. I have fashion videos, eat with me, technology videos, days of my life as a grad student, and a lot more. I tend to bite my nails. Like, I love long nails, and I am a nail biter. I was a nail biter since I was young, but I stopped because I always have nail polish on my nails. So 9 times out of 10 when you see my hands, I will have nail polish, because without the nail polish, I'll bite it all off. I thought I got over my nail biting addiction because I haven't done it in a few years, but this year really showed me I bite my nails a lot. Cat's Pokemon said she's a fluffy white long-haired cat named Gigi. Okay, very cute. Stands for grouchy and gorgeous. You know what? I like it. Grouchy and gorgeous. You're being real, you're being honest, okay? She had the name when I adopted her. Okay. Well, is she grouchy? She sounds gorgeous, your cat, but is she grouchy? What are you saying? That's how I know you saw the video. Uniquely Mia. Okay. It's Uniquely Mia. So, yeah, you can refer to me as such. I do know from the hair controversy, you guys have said the Widow Peak is like a unicorn. But, yeah, the name's Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. Glad you could be here today. Okay, let's put this on. Alright, so in this live stream, it was mostly a chat with me / manicure video. I think I will do this again. I think I will do the double stream again. Because it was enjoyable. So shout out to everyone who was on. Really appreciated it. Shout out to all the TikTok community. Shout out to the YouTube community. Triple shout out to the YouTube community. Thank you guys for allowing me to share the stream, because I know predominantly I do stream on YouTube, and it was a YouTube only thing. So shout out to my YouTube supporters for sharing it with TikTok, and shout out to my TikTok supporters who are watching the live stream and who was on the live stream for engaging with Uniquely Mia. I'll try to get I can do some streams in outside too as well, because I can stream from my mom's phone on TikTok, and I can stream from my phone on I can stream from my mom's phone on YouTube and my phone on TikTok. So my TikTok community, I'll definitely implement some streams when I'm outside as well. So that way when I stream, you guys won't only be in my room. I don't have a streaming schedule yet, because I know that may be the next question that some people's gonna ask. I will create in the future. When I go back to school, I'm gonna choose one day out of the week, and I will say, at this time, every single day, I'll be streaming. So that's gonna be a consistent schedule. But for the most part, the way I stream now is really random. Because like my days are planned, but it's really not. So I don't know if I'm doing stream-worthy things until the time appears when I'm doing stream-worthy things. So yeah. Hey Kay! It's been so long since you've been on the live stream. How are you doing today? You feel like it's been a hot minute since I've been here. No, for real. How are you doing? How's everything going with the military? I know last time you were on, you said you went on a date, and you said the date went good. So how's that going? Update us, Kay. We've missed you. We've missed you. Hey, Heckler. How you doing today? Yeah, it's been a while. Glad you're here. Hey, how are you doing? Tella, glad you could be here. I'm doing great. How are you doing today, Tella? Just chatting with y'all on the live stream, finishing my manicure. I will be adding designs to this manicure at a later date, guys, because it's not my best work. I'm critically looking at it, and I'm like, don't know if I like it that much, but it's okay. I need to get new material. I need to go to the store, buy like 3 clear nail polish remover, buy some new color nail polish. I need to rebuild my nail polish collection because, excuse me, I've had this nail polish for a while, and this is the main colors that I've been using. So need some new material to work with, guys. All right. Ow. Glad you're doing okay, Heckler. What'd you do today? What'd you eat for lunch? What are you eating for dinner? Kay said everything's going pretty good. How about you? Glad everything's going pretty good with you, Kay. Glad to hear that. Everything's going good with me as well. Queen Mother and myself, we went on vacation to South America, Guyana. It was really, really awesome. So we have a lot of Guyana content about that. So if you want to check that out, feel free to do that. What else? We came back, obviously. I had to get a new room because, literally last week. What is that? That was cool. What was that? Can I get that back on my head? How did that come on my head? That was cool. Literally last week, my room flooded. When I tell you I'm 5'8", guys, when I tell you water was literally to my knees, it was very crazy. So I had to get a new room. Luckily, my mom had this room. She was using it as storage. Stay tuned because I filmed my room tour video today. Thank you so much for purchasing a rose. Really, really appreciate it, Sleeping. Thank you so much, Nun, for purchasing a rose. Shout out to Sleeping and Nun for purchasing roses over on TikTok. So I got a new room. I did the room tour today. I filmed it for YouTube Shorts and TikTok, so stay tuned. I'll be dropping that video very soon. Thank you so much for purchasing roses, guys. Really appreciate y'all. That's awesome. What are we saying? So yeah, Kay, we've been doing a lot of different things. Evan said my cat snores and it makes him about 100 times cuter. Oh, very cute. No, like when I see Wilfred sleep, she's really cute when she sleeps. And it's like she knows where her house is because I made like a bed for her or a house. I put an umbrella out, some blocks, and I put some sand to make the ground nice and cool for her. So anytime she's full in the nighttime, when my mom and I, when we would go out and come back in the house, we would find Wilfie sleeping underneath her umbrella. Oh, it's Stepping, not Sleep. Okay, thank you for the clarification. Yeah, I didn't see that T, but thank you again, Steppin, for purchasing those roses. Really appreciate it. How are you doing today? What are we saying? Heckler said I eat late like 1 a.m. Wow, okay. So you're not hungry yet. Because it's way before 1 a.m. Evan said, Kay, why do I feel like you and cats are the same person in different bodies? Okay, yeah, some Pokemon said, okay, you sent the email. Okay, nice. So I'll check that out after the stream because my iPad is live streaming on TikTok, so I can't check it out now. But I'll check it out and let you know what I think. You sent 2 pictures. Okay, one is her shave for the summer. Okay, and the other is most of the year. All right. Nice. Glad you're doing good today. What'd you do today? Would love to know. What are you guys planning on eating for dinner? Okay, trying to scrape the bottle of the nail polish to get it out. We're at like the slim pickings, I like to say. My nose is sniffling. I'm sitting right in front of the AC. I'm gonna be coughing, and my mom gonna be like, "Who told you to sit in front of the AC?" But it's nice and cold. What are we saying? Sub K, what happened? Evan said my cat is getting cuter with his age. He's an old man now. Kay said that her and Evan could be the same person in different bodies. Evan said, Mia, you didn't tell us where you are. Oh, I didn't? Oh, I'm in the United States right now. Thank you again, Steppen, for purchasing a rose. Really appreciate it. Shout out to you. All income made off of social media is going in its own separate account. And one day when I pay off my student loan debt, you'll be right there with me paying a portion. Shout out to you for contributing to that payment of it. And shout out to everyone watching my live streams, but on YouTube, on TikTok. Thank you so much for sharing time out of your day and being on the live stream with me, because y'all are real people. You're never getting this time back. You don't have to be here. So shout out to you guys. Sending y'all hearts. It really does mean a lot to me. What are we saying? Hey, good night, Rentina. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. Oh, I didn't tell you what I ate. You are right, Evan. So today I ate, for breakfast, I had pizza. So we were in downtown Brooklyn, so I had a New York slice of cheese pizza. And then for lunch, I guess my mom didn't want to cook today, so she got, I got chicken wings, 4 chicken wings from the Chinese, and then my mom and I, we split broccoli and carrots, so we got broccoli with some carrots from the Asian Chinese restaurant. And then after the live stream, I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna get my snackety snack from Trader Joe's. I think I'm gonna try or eat the ghost pepper chips today. And then that was my dinner. The ghost pepper chips will be my dinner. I have Polari mixture, but I've been eating that. I don't want that right now. I'm debating. I'm like, should I pull off my Band-Aid or should I leave it on? I think I'll leave it on because it's gonna hurt to pull off. You have to pull this off when it's wet because I can feel it. It's like it's stuck to my skin. Glad you're doing good, Rentina. Glad you're doing good today. Oh, okay. Cats and Pokemon's cat is 8 years old. Yeah, the AC is great. It's nice and cold, but like it's blowing in my face. I have it at 70. When I go to sleep, I'll turn it down because I like to be cold when I sleep. Evan said yours is 15. Say my AC is blasting. Yeah, it has to be blasting for sure, because if it doesn't blast, it just gets, I think AC helps with air circulation, and it doesn't smell in my room, but it's just nice to have like that air circulation. Hey Kelly, how are you doing? Kay said, Cats Pokemon said they never joined the military. They wouldn't even accept you. Don't say that. They wouldn't even accept you. What? Evan said, Mia, I got a refund. Ooh, and your student loans, nice. But I got a master's degree now. But in the UK, we get it covered until we find high paying. That is really nice. So, like, that's what I'm saying. You're always, like, I understand. You said, you're, like, the UK sucks. But, like, each place has its positive and benefits. Because I feel like the UK, you got that universal health care down there. Very nice. Like you said, according to you, the UK covers those student loans until students find a job. That is wonderful. That's great, okay? So, you have your benefits. You have your positives. Just like America has its positives, every place has its positives, every place has its negatives. But that's really, really nice, Evan. Congrats to you. Hey, how are you doing, Sharice? Glad you could be here. Evan said, sounds like a nice day for food, Mia. Yeah. Yeah, the food was good that I ate today. Cats and Pokemon said, wow, I wish they did that in America. Me too. Me too. You're from New York? Okay. So very nice. Evan said, cats, yeah, it's pretty good, but I might not get a job in tech. The way things are going, too many certain new people here taking all our jobs. I mean, you just got to manifest it. So I feel like there's always going to be competition in a way. So, yeah. At least you can say you had the degrees, and when you apply, I feel like people say you can always email them and ask why they rejected you, but yeah, just try to stay positive and keep applying. Hey, what'd you say on TikTok? What's your name? I can't even see. Is that Sarah, I think? You changed the hair? My mom rebraided the front of my hair. So it's the same, it's different braids, but same hair a little bit. Do your feet stink? I don't think my feet stink. Because, like, the AC's off now. Because I guess the room, they know it's at 70 degrees, so it's not going to continuously blast. It's, like, it doesn't smell, in my opinion. Evan said, so my master's is free, and I did it because I wanted to better myself, and I'm an immigrant. At the end of the day, my mentality is if it's free, I wouldn't get this chance in Pakistan. Yeah, that's a great mindset to have. Yeah, like that's how I try to think about my education too. Like, no matter how stressful it is sometimes, no matter how much I say this sucks and I don't want to do this, I always do say it. Like, I'm really glad that I have the opportunity to at least have the opportunity to obtain my master's degree. And obviously, I always say, like, having a master's degree, it doesn't make you smart in everything. I mean, I know I'm not stupid. Like, I know that. I know it doesn't make you a genius, but, like, somebody who's not a researcher, or somebody who hasn't done the same research that I've done, or have studied the same area that I've studied, in my mindset, that person can't come to me and thus tell me about that stuff if they've never worked in that career, if they've never researched it. So it is a way to, like, further your knowledge, and not a lot of people in the world have that same opportunity. So, like, even though you are going in a form of debt for it, getting your degrees, at least for me, that's why I started social media, to one day pay off my student loan debt. So shout out to you guys. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, share it out, so I can pay off my student loan debt with your support. It's like you're borrowing your future money in a way. So even though I am going into debt, and I do have a lot of student loan debt, and I will continue to acquire more student loan debt because I do plan to further my education, ultimately, the way I think about it in a way is like, one, I'm a female, I'm a minority. If I was anywhere else in the world, I probably would not have this opportunity. Two, I'm gonna acquire debt anyway, I feel like, so I might as well acquire the debt or spend the money, even if it's my future money, on something that can never leave you. Your degrees can never leave you. Nobody could ever take away your degrees. I mean, your university can become unvalidated. That won't be good for your degrees, because if they no longer accredited, nobody gonna like your degrees or anything. So that can happen, but that's really rare that happens. But, like, who's gonna take away my degrees once I have them? Some people may say it's a piece of paper. It is true. That's a couple $1,000 pieces of paper for sure. So I'd rather have that couple $1,000 piece of paper. But yeah, good night, Trinity. It was a pleasure having you on. Hopefully I see you in the next live stream or the comic section of my Flowing Traditional YouTube video or YouTube Shorts. Thank you again, Stefan. Thank you for sending me a love you so much. Really appreciate it. Sending hearts back to you. Really appreciate it. Heckler's a troll. Evan said Heckler's laughing. You are still more than welcome. Even though you're a troll, Evan likes to say, I am a troll converter. So I convert trolls. I bring them into the positive environment, the positive community. You guys are just overwhelmed with the positivity and the positive vibes that I'm throwing at y'all on the live stream, that the trolls and people is like, I can't be a troll no more. I can't be the troll no more. So this is a perfect place to do that. Rehabilitating trolls. Evan said, I agree, Mia. I'm a British citizen. That helps a lot. Yeah, exactly. Evan said, imagine if someone cross-trolled us from it. We couldn't apply. That would be crazy. Hey, Telsa, did I fart today? Did I? Not to my knowledge. I don't think so. One day I'm gonna say yes, because I'm literally, like, I feel like you would know when you fart. But I don't think I farted today. I don't think so. You're a... Oh my gosh, Jim, what? Oh my god, bro. Really, dude? Guys, why did Jim... What? Dude, should I even... What? Oh my god, Jim, really? Now I need to say it because the people on TikTok want to know what is she saying. Jim, why did you say that? That's crazy. What does that even mean? You be fighting people butts? Why did Jim say they're a butt warrior? What in the world? That's crazy, dude. What? Cats and Pokemon said, Heckler, why are you telling people that your feet stink on the internet? How are you doing? Are you in Guyana? No, I am reporting live from New York. Just kidding. Telsley, you tell us. Evan said, I think it helps to learn and improve to go back to university. Yeah, true. John says, depends on the degree. Sometimes educations are just nonsense. I'm a strong believer against that statement, John. I totally understand where you're coming from, because as a society, the idea that if you major in business, if you major in finance, if you major in engineering, architecture, nursing, there's a conception in society that those are the it degrees. And yes, they are right. Those are the it degrees to have. If you have those degrees, 9 times out of 10, you probably don't need a master's degree. You probably don't need a postgraduate degree. However, at the end of the day, I feel like history teaches us. History teaches us a lesson that's very important. And even though certain things in history shouldn't be repeated, certain things in, obviously, let's not repeat slavery, but history teaches us an important lesson in saying, what has been the standard throughout most of history, if not all of history, we can say. The standard throughout most of history was for somebody to have a form of degree, whether that was a religious degree or just receiving a formal tutoring, an apprenticeship or something like that. Apprenticeship throughout history, working for the church, I would consider that to be a form of degree that you have. But moving on to more so modern society, I feel like wealthy people, they always have it in. I feel like ultimately the goal in which white people work is to obtain a certain amount of wealth. And when we look at there are some rich people who don't have degrees, but that's a modern concept. But when we look at the ultra wealthy people, when have you ever seen a wealthy person, like a old money wealthy person, not sending their kid to obtain a degree? When have you ever seen that happen? 9 times out of 10, when you look at those old money people, the history of them, all their kids have degrees. When you look at society, before the idea of nepotism was known, people who obtained positions, they had a form of degree. So I do understand what you're saying, that it does depend on the degree, that some educations are just nonsense. But I strongly disagree against that statement, because, I disagree with that statement. Because I feel like I'm better off, if a job application were to look at somebody who doesn't have a high school degree or just has a high school degree, and somebody who has a higher than a high school degree, and they have the same job qualifications with no nepotism for the person who has a high school degree, they're probably going to go with the person with the higher degree just because it looks better for the organization. So obviously, if you have an art degree, a drama degree, it's probably going to be a little harder to get a job. But I still think degrees are gateways. That's the way I like to say it. And I strongly say degrees are gateways into positions, because when I was a high school student, I always say the story. I had an internship at MTA, the Metropolitan Transit Authority in New York City. When I tell you, why was I doing the job of paralegals? I was literally a high school student who didn't graduate from high school, and I was doing the same exact job as a paralegal. And you're saying, Mia, they gave you easy work. They were giving me their work to do. How do I know that? Because I got so good at the job, they literally told me they had to find work for me to do, and they were giving me their work to do. Was I doing everything? No, but their job literally trained you on what to do. So that really showed me, especially if you're a minority, degrees are important because it's a gateway to get you in. They don't care what type of degree that you have. So yeah. And TV shows show that too. There was this TV show, it's a good show. I think it's, I forgot, what is it, Suits? That's the TV show, Suits, with the attorneys. That guy who was taking the LSAT for people, and he never had a law degree. I don't think he had a college degree. He was taking the LSAT for people. Rich people were paying to take the LSAT in the TV show because he was so good at. He was getting the high 160s, high 170s, high 180s for people. You know what the attorney who recruited him did in the TV show? He sent him to Harvard to get a fake degree. Why? Because it looked good at the organization. He didn't want him working at his company as an apprenticeship in the TV show, because without any degree, because it didn't look good. So he sent him to Harvard to get a fake degree. Also, we know because you can't get a fake degree at Harvard. Who knows? If you're really rich, you probably can. Because how are those rich people kids and always getting into Harvard? I mean, they're probably smart because they got the tutoring, but are they really? I don't know. Thank you so much for sending a gift. Really appreciate it, Nicola. Thank you so much for sending a rose. Shout out to you. Wow, thank you so much for sending that. A donut, very awesome. Really appreciate it. Evan said, I think brown people feel that has something to prove, and they are more marginalized, so actually being racially abused actually helps us. Yeah, I mean, when I look at my degrees, I don't look that I have anything to prove personally for me. I'm just getting my degrees because, one, like I said, I have the opportunity to get them, and because acquiring my degrees will hopefully allow me to be in a position and have the lifestyle that I know that I am achieving to have, that's in my future, that I want to have ever since I was young, and my degrees are the pathway to get me to that. But yeah, personally for me, yeah, I don't have anything to prove to nobody, in my opinion. So yeah, I don't get my degrees to prove anything. Yeah. I mean, it may be a motivator sometimes, because I've had people in the past, like, because I was ever since I was young, I was somebody to say what I want. So when I was younger, I always engaged in a form of manifestation from when I was young. And literally, I remember it was not recently, but literally, I think it was in high school or maybe freshman year. I was literally telling people, I'm not gonna say name, but I was literally just saying this is what I'm gonna do for my mom. I think it was a family member too. I was like, oh, when I get my job, my mom and I are gonna be doing this, and we're gonna be doing that, and we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna have this. And that person literally was like, you can't do that. Oh, that's not possible. And they were like, or I think it was something we'll see if that actually happens. I looked at them, and internally in my head, I was like, so you don't have confidence that I can achieve this? Why? So I feel like when people do that, it is a form of motivator to be like, okay, bet you think I can't do this. Why? So I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna achieve this. So there's stuff like that, but yeah, I don't have anything to prove to people, but I guess it's just wanting to prove, I guess, when people say comments like that to prove them wrong in a way. I don't know. But yeah, John said referring to people by skin color is one way. Education is nonsense. What? Evan said, if you ever explore other people's culture and ideals, you think better of ourselves. That's true. Evan said, John, I'm a lot older and I have never met a white person who wasn't racist. Evan said, John, are you white? John said, my last name is Medina. Heckler said, Mia as a Sagittarius. Yes, we are. Really? Why would you say that about Sagittarius? We have a serial killer inside us. That makes no sense. One thing I will, but shout out to Sagittarius. Shout out to us. We are awesome. If you are not a Sagittarius, but you are a Uniquely Mia supporter, shout out to you. You are awesome. I don't think, people always said about Sagittarius. People are always like, Sagittarius, you guys are so mean. You guys are so this. You are so that. I don't think Sagittarius are mean. I think what Sagittarius are, I feel like, we call people out on stuff, so people don't like that. So when we do that, then people say you're mean or you're rude sometimes as a Sagittarius, but literally just calling people out, and people don't like to be called out sometimes. But that's what I see Sagittarius are. But we can be really nice. When we're nice, we're extremely nice to people. But when we're not nice, we ain't that. We're not gonna be nice to you. I like to say Sagittarius aren't fake in a way sometimes. Evan said I trilled the colleague at my work, but it was nice trilling. That's funny. Hey, hey Clifford. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Where are you tuning in from? Oh, good night. Ruth Wilson. Was a pleasure having you on, Ruth Wilson. How are you doing today? Garrett said, wow, how beautiful you are. What a pity that I don't really understand you. Oh, you don't understand what I'm saying? Okay. So, if I know you don't understand English, since you said you don't understand what I'm saying, but if you can understand this, I don't know if you have translator, you are more than welcome on the channel. Welcome, welcome. Oh, welcome from Russia. What's it like in Russia? I'm doing great, Clifford. How are you doing? Good job. Well, I do agree engineering can perhaps produce a good job, but you know what's going to happen and what's already happening, because we're seeing people from Harvard, they're on social media, people from Ivies, they're saying they have an engineering degree, they have a business degree, and they still can't get a job. The market's becoming oversaturated, and I saw a news article recently from, I think it's ABC News or CNN. They said for recent college graduates, this is the highest unemployment has ever been for them. Why? Because AI is taking over for their jobs. So yeah, once again, it relates back to my statement. Engineering may be a good job. Engineering may have been or may be an easy pathway for people to get into high-paying jobs. But you can't discredit psychology majors, history majors. You can't discredit those people. You can't discredit art majors, because I'm fairly confident everyone on this live stream, you guys are enjoying the live stream, right? Because you're still here. Yes, it was software developers who created that, but I'm sure the art majors had a play in this. I'm sure if you guys are on the live stream, I'm fairly confident you guys like watching movies, TV shows. Those were the art majors who did those stuff. When you like reading history, when you like reading your Bible, for the religious people here, those are history people who did that. So you see why you can't discredit one thing and say this is better than the other, because in your life, I promise you, if you pay critical attention to everything, the majors that you think are worthless, it's coming back into play, and sometimes it's even more important than the quote-unquote good majors or excellent majors. But glad you're doing great, Ruth Wilson. I'm doing great. Hey, Fat, how are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Can you play Come Down Tier by Loco Doll? Oh, I can't play music because I'm going to get copyrighted, and I don't want to get copyrighted. Yes, Pokemon said, oh my. Evan said, John, what's your degree? Career education, being a student, just educated, and in debt. Well, you know what? If I'm just educated and in debt, at least I can say I have the degrees, because nothing's forever. So maybe for a time, but I'm sure it'll work out in the end. Evan said, John, I ain't gonna be in debt. Why am the UK? I'm in the UK. My degree is paid for by my government. Very nice. Evan said, I'm not. Evan said, I am learning. Okay. Oh, well. Are you mad about my opinion? Statistically, 50% of degrees go unused, so it's not just me. Without an MD, that's a Pokemon axe. Hey, how are you doing, Carl Parker? Glad you could be here. Evan said, if a person gets a medical degree in Africa or Pakistan, even India, they will have a high-paying job anywhere in the world. That's true. Evan said, a degree can save your family from a life, quite a demand in the education that follows what we say to work. Sagittarius and Gemini are love match, and I'm Gemini. Okay, Heckler. That's still true for many degrees, John. Evan said a lot of nurses are from Africa and the UK, so degrees has benefited us greatly. Hey, 3, how are you doing? Never online dating again. Just got face blasted by a chili dog fart by a 20. What? That's so mean. What? That's crazy. Love the emoji. Sending it back to you, Root Wilson. Sending the smiley face right back to you. John said zodiac signs are ridiculous to believe in if you're older than 16. Well, I disagree with that statement, because I have read multiple zodiac books, and I feel like some of the personality traits they get right, some of them they get wrong. But I understand where you're coming from, John. Welcome, Gerard. How are you doing today? Glad you could be here. Evan said, I better go to bed. I have to see my acting colleague in the morning. All right, Evan, it was a pleasure having you on. Thank you so much for being on the live stream. Loved your engagement. As always, get some sleep. Have a great day at work tomorrow, and I'll see you soon. Welcome. Glad you're watching from Guyana. What's it like in Guyana today? Hey, Mex, how are you doing? What's good? What's good with me is that I'm sitting down with y'all chatting. I'm streaming on TikTok and YouTube, so shout out to the TikTok community watching. Shout out to the YouTube community watching. Really, really appreciate y'all. I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia, and I show you what my life is like. You are welcome on the channel for your positivity and uniqueness. All opinion, people, and ideas, as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. So, it's rainy weather in Guyana today. Okay. So it sounded like a rain boot day with the umbrellas for sure. Will you play me Dutch rap song for a euro? I can't play music, as I said earlier, because I don't want to get copyrighted. And I have 3 electronics in my room, but I have 2 electronics in my room that are open, my iPad and my phone, and both of them are streaming right now. Hey, from Belgium. What's it like in Belgium? Okay, we speak in French, it looks like. Do you think Elon Musk is Lex Luthor? Who is Lex Luthor? I know who he is, but I forgot, kinda. Isn't he like a bad guy, like Batman? I don't know much about them. I don't really know much about Elon Musk aside from Doge and Tesla. So, yeah. I don't know. I mean, obviously he's not Lex Luthor because Lex Luthor is Lex Luthor. Are you saying, like, you asked me if, like, they're related, like, same personality traits? I really don't know. I kind of forgot who Lex Luthor was or is. Okay, thank you, Heckler. I know Lex Luthor. Okay, so it's a Superman villain. Okay. With that kryptonite, and they killed Superman. That was so sad. I didn't see the most recent Superman movie, so I don't know what happened in that. I'm like, I already saw like 2 or 3 prior Superman movies. Why they keep remaking the same thing? I'm just really upset with Marvel. Why did you kill Iron Man for, Marvel? That was so sus. When you coming back to Guyana in the future. But hey, how are you doing, Franco? Glad you could be here. But I don't know, like, yeah, I would have to take a deep dive because I don't know too much about, I don't know nothing about Elon Musk aside from he's a South African billionaire and about Doge and Tesla. That's the only thing that I know about him. Evan said, John, you said you hated everything. Call me miserable. Tim said, ooh, is it nice here? How is it here? Yes, it is very nice here. On this chat, you get the positivity and uniqueness on the channel where everyone is welcome as long as we communicate to each other in a kind and respectful way. OMG, no, exactly, Evan. Like, why did you have to kill Iron Man? Like, what in the world is wrong with Marvel? Like, what is wrong with Marvel? I was so upset, and I'm still so upset. That was the best character, and like, and outside of Thor and like, what's the other people name? Captain America and all them. Like, if Marvel wanted to give or make like a most realistic character, Iron Man was and is that most realistic character. Why? Because he's a basic regular human being. That's who Iron Man is, guys. Iron Man is a regular human being who was a billionaire, and he saw all these other superheroes running around, and he's like, okay, bet, I want to be a superhero too. I got the money. So what did he do? He built a suit for himself. And then Marvel went out and killed him because he wanted to say Peter Parker. Like, really, Peter Parker? So, yeah. Like, Tom Holland is a good actor and Peter Parker, but like, really? Iron Man had to die to save Peter Parker out of all the characters. At least he could have died saving Black Widow or somebody. Like, I don't like Peter Parker that much, man. Jay said, nah, the most realistic was probably the Punisher. Who is the Punisher? I don't remember the Punisher from Marvel. I'll have to look into that character, Jay. I don't remember that one. Wait, was the Punisher the guy who was like, you know, Black Widow? Shout out to Black Widow. She's great. Love Black Widow. But there was the other guy who was with Black Widow. The guy with that bow and arrow. Was that the Punisher, Jay? Or am I totally off the wavelength, off the course? What are we saying? Iron Man, I miss you, Evan said. Hey. Welcome. Heckler said Gambit is the best Marvel character. Who is Gambit? I forgot Gambit. I feel like I only know the main ones. Like, I know for Marvel, I know not Superman's DC. I know Iron Man, Black Widow, there's Thor, the Hulk. Yeah. Obviously, there's Black Panther in there. Peter Parker, obviously. Iron Man. Like, that was sucked. Like, Peter Parker out of all people. But yeah, I forgot who the Gambit was. Yeah. Okay. So the Punisher is gonna be in the new Spider-Man movie. Yeah, I'll see the new Spider-Man movie because I like Zendaya's in. I like Zendaya, so I'll see it for that. But yeah. Oh, X-Men. I was never an X-Men person. So I was like, X-Men, the movies came out before my time. Like, I say before my time, but like, even though like I was never an X-Men person, so I think maybe I saw the first movie of X-Men, but it was just it was never something that I'm like, I need to watch. It was never like that. So yeah, I don't know X-Men. I really don't. Okay, Batman. No, you're right too, John. You're right. Batman, he was like another good character. Once again, Bruce Wayne, his parents are billionaires. His parents are like shot down, jewelry stolen, so then he becomes a vigilante. I will say Batman's a good character, but like, I don't know. Batman is kind of annoying because Batman, you know what Batman was to me? You know what he was and what he is? Batman's like a little kid who saw something terrible happen to his parents, and he never went to therapy. Batman never went to therapy to heal from his trauma, so he waited until he grew up to get his billions, his trust fund. Shout out to trust fund Batman. He got his trust fund, and he decided to become a vigilante. That's how I see Batman. But, like, with Iron Man, it's like the person was grown. So, that's why. But I'm streaming on 2 live streams right now. Oh, sorry. I'll try to look both ways then on TikTok and YouTube. But I'm streaming on YouTube right now in front of me, and I'm also streaming on TikTok. But that's how I think of Batman, guys. What are we seeing? So that's why if I say different names, those are the comments that I'm reading. So if you have a comment on TikTok, if you want to jump into the discussion, feel free to jump into the discussion because I'll definitely read your comments as well. It might take a while, but I promise I'm going to rotate a little more. Evan said, I found Iron Man so attractive because he was smart and rich, but still act like a regular dude. Okay. I love Tom Holland as Superman. Yeah, I will say Tom Holland, in my opinion, is one of the best Superman that I've seen, because Spider-Man, not Superman, because I have seen, like, almost all the Superman, I keep saying Superman, I have seen almost all the Spider-Man movies, but I will say, I feel like Tom Holland, as Spider-Man, they made the most movies with him as Spider-Man. That's the thing. They made the most movies with him as Spider-Man, so do we really like him as Spider-Man, or is it just because, like, they made the most movies with him as Spider-Man? Because what is this, like, the 5th movie? I thought the last movie was going to be the last one, because MJ, they forgot, like, she forgot who he was, Peter Parker, and, like, he saved them, and they did the parallel with the multiverse and all that. But, you know who's a good character, though, who's not talked about a lot? Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is a good character, who's really not talked about a lot in the Marvel universe. Oh, the movie The Punisher. Okay, so I have to look into that. I've never seen that movie. Okay, Gambit is X-Men. Am I from Ghana? No, I'm from the United States. DC is weird. Yeah, DC is weird. I will say that. You know what? Okay, I like DC. Why do I like DC? Love Catwoman. Love Wonder Woman. Love Harleen Quinzel. Okay, do you guys know who Harleen Quinzel is? We got Harley Quinn. That's who Harleen Quinzel is, like, obviously. So I love DC because DC, it has something that Marvel doesn't do. It has the strong female characters, okay? Shout out to them. Like, Marvel, they tried to do the strong female characters with Captain Marvel. I despise Captain Marvel so much. I found her to be so boring. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I did not like Captain Marvel. I saw the first movie. They came out with a second movie. I'm like, I cannot watch it. Because the first one, like, it was a good action movie, good graphics, but, like, I didn't like Captain Marvel for some reason. So, DC is weird because, one, they don't come out with movies often, and DC's dark. I say that because it really is, because I feel like DC's just dark compared to Marvel. Marvel's always lively even when they have the action, but DC, just like when you watch the movie with DC, the screen is a little darker. But, like, the storyline behind the characters is darker. The fighting scenes, they're actually showing you the blood. It's like, so it's like, you could take a little kid to see Marvel, it'll be fine. You could take a little kid to see DC, but, like, it's probably gonna be a little boring for them because the movies are longer, I find, to be in DC, and it's, like, a little more stretched out a little bit. Hey, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. She is. Glad you could be here. Hey, Jessie. MCU plans on making 6 or 7 Spider-Man films. Okay, Vernon. All right, how you doing today, Vernon? Glad you could be here. So yeah, that makes sense. So then why they're still making movies? But I'm like, why did they end the most recent Spider-Man movie like that then? Because it seemed like it was the end of the franchise, and then I heard they're coming out with a new one. So it was really interesting. What are we seeing? What are we saying? I'm from the United States, Anthony. Arzel said Marvel is too woke right now. But Marvel comics is so good. Read them. I've heard comic books are good. So, but the only thing, they're really expensive. But I'll try and maybe find, like, a comic book store, and I'll see if I can find some comics to read. Because, like, I'm just speaking about the characters that I've seen in, like, on screen. And I've heard that, like, the world of Marvel and DC and comics is so much bigger. And they have a whole bunch of other characters that people haven't even created movies about yet. So I'll look into it and see. Cats and Pokemon said the only Marvel movie I've ever seen was Black Panther. Yeah, Black Panther was good. And Batman movies with Ledger, Joker, and Christian Bale was Batman. Okay, so sounds good. I don't know who that Christian guy is, but you know what? I feel like the best Joker, in my opinion, was the Joker from Suicide Squad, the one with Harley Quinn. But they never made its own independent movie with the Joker. I feel like anytime somebody tries to make their own independent movie, a Joker movie, they always mess it up. Because I think the first one, they made it into like a musical, and the second one, I feel like they made it into a musical too. I didn't see the second one, but I've seen like trailers of it. But like, the Joker is not a musical. And the best Joker, in my opinion, was the one from Suicide Squad. But he said, like, they did interviews with him, and he said he didn't like the character because I guess as an actor they had to get in a certain headspace, and like the Joker's not a good person. So I guess the headspace that real life person had to go in wasn't good, so he didn't want to make like his own Joker movie with it. Can I do your hair? I'm no longer in Guyana, but next time I'm in Guyana, for sure, I will like make a TikTok video and be like, hey guys, I'm back. I need somebody to do my hair, and I'll reach out to all the people if I remember, all the people that I do remember, to see if you guys can do my hair. But glad you could be on the live stream today. How are you doing today? Andrea, glad you could be here. Said they need a new Blade movie. Have I seen Blade? Oh, Christian Blade. Why did I say Babel? Okay, I don't know Blade. Did I see Blade? I don't think I've ever seen Blade. Oh, you just read them online with subscription. Okay. So I'll check it out as a Zero. Thank you so much. No, yeah, Captain America movies are good, Vernon. I like Captain America movies, but then they change Captain America. That's what I hate. They keep changing characters. But the Captain America movies were good. I like the Thor movies too, but like the early ones, like the first 2 to 3 Thor movies, they're really good. But then after that, I didn't really like them much. It got boring to me. Cat's Pokemon said no one around me watches Marvel movies, so I never got into it. Okay, that makes sense because you watch what's around you. But one Marvel movie that I'll recommend, or more than one. But the Marvel movies that I'll recommend, maybe if you only just watch the first one. Thank you so much, Nun, for sending me a rose, sending hearts to you. Really appreciate it. But if you were to say you want to watch a Marvel movie, I would recommend watching Iron Man for sure. Iron Man is good. Watch Black Widow. I love Black Widow. Particularly the first Black Widow is good. They came out with a most recent Black Widow, like in 2015, 2017. That's good, but I think there's a Black Widow even before that. I like the original better. Because the way Marvel movies works, it's like how do I describe it? It builds on each other. So, like, if you've never seen a Marvel movie, yeah, you can watch a Marvel movie that just came out, but, like, you might be a little confused. So, if you're going to get into Marvel, you got to watch movies that came out, like, in 2008, like the original, the first ever Marvel movie that dropped. But I recommend Iron Man, Black Widow, love Black Widow, Black Panther, but you said you saw Black Panther. Black Panther is a must-to-see. First one was better than the second one, but we know why the first one was better. Obviously, the second one couldn't have all the characters, unfortunately. That was really sad. Wakanda forever. Forever. So, yeah. Yeah. So, those are the 3 Marvel movies that I recommend is a must-see. And then after that, you could branch out and see, like, Captain America and, the other ones, I think, if you like those. Even the Hulk. Like, I know the Hulk has his own movie, but I've never seen the Hulk's movie. Like, I've never seen his movie before. What are we saying? Said, you're probably too young for Blades with Wesley Snipes. Yeah, I think I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. I don't think. Is that a Marvel movie? When you say Blade, I'm thinking about, I saw this movie the other day, but I don't think it's Marvel. I saw this movie, no, it was The Crow, sorry. I was going to describe a movie, and it's not even the same. The Crow with the guy with the mask and, like, the leather jacket. That's the movie that I saw that I thought you were referring to a Blade. So I've never seen Blade, but I'll look into it. And see. The Crow's a good movie. I like The Crow. The most recent one and the original. Because I saw the most recent Crow first, and then I went and I saw the original. It's a little gory. It's very gory. It's not a little gory, but it's a good movie. Hey, In Your Soul, how are you doing today? Will the food review be live, or will I do a third camera? I'm gonna do it. I'll do it YouTube Shorts, Cats, and Pokemon. So after the live stream, I'm not that hungry, but I'm hungry for just like a little snack. So I'm just gonna taste the ghost pepper chips that I bought because I already know what that tastes like. So tomorrow is when I'm actually hungry. Tomorrow I'll do like the food review with the popcorn and the plantain chips. So stay tuned for that. I'll film it. And who knows? Maybe I'll be home and I'll do it on a live stream for y'all. Yes, in your soul. We are still going strong with the live stream, but we may be ending it soon. So guys, shout out to everyone who was on the live stream. Really appreciate it, y'all. This was definitely a long one. It's always a pleasure when I'm live streaming with y'all and we go into having like these insightful discussions. It's really fun. Vernon said you like spicy food. Love spicy food. Very, 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 very much. I will say when I was younger, my spice tolerance was much higher because I wanted to be cool and I wanted to be a copycat in my family. So I used to eat pepper with every little thing in my household. So I had a higher spice tolerance, but I think going to school and coming back home, it's definitely decreased my spice tolerance. Let me see the color of your toenails. Now, why would you ask that in your soul? I'm not a pedicure person. My toenails are horrendous. I will paint my toes over it. Or, you know what? I have to take off the nail polish, but it's horrendous. You see that? It's chipping and everything. But I can show you my nails. These are my nails. Well, what did you color them? For my manicure, I did one hand pink. The people on the live stream chose it. And then I did one hand blue. So it's cute. It goes together, blue and pink. As always, I'll film an up close video for y'all to see it. So guys, if you have any other final comments, questions, or concerns, type them in the chat right now and I will respond to it. Thank you so much, and you're so glad you think I did a fantastic job. I will admit it's a little botch, but from far away you can't see it, but I'm gonna fix it. I need to get some new nail polish. And I promise you, that's not an excuse for me to just buy new nail polish. I've been saying I need new nail polish for a long time. And once again, it melted the climate. It like made my clear nail polish very sticky and thick. So I really do need some new ones. Cats and Pokemon said, oh, I thought I had a smudge on my phone, but it's your roof. LOL. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Sorry, ceiling. Oh, yeah, I can see it on the camera. Yeah, it's a little glare. I guess it's not... Did you see that? What? Did you see that flying? It's not focusing much. Did you see that thing flying? What was that? Was that a piece of lint? Yeah, it's not focusing much. I have a ring light in the back. I should have turned on the ring light. Next time I'm streaming, I'll turn on the ring light. But stay tuned tomorrow. There's going to be a lot of content dropping for y'all. I'm going to be posting my review about the Trader Joe's food for YouTube. TikTok, I already have the content that I'm going to be posting for y'all tomorrow. So tomorrow on TikTok, you guys will get Travel With Me from Trinidad and Tobago to New York City. It's also going to be like a review of the Trinidad and Tobago airport, so stay tuned for that. I'm also going to post some outfit videos tomorrow on TikTok. For YouTube, I have a full nutritional YouTube video dropping. I think it's I forgot. I forgot what video I have posted tomorrow for YouTube, but stay tuned. I have a full nutritional YouTube video that's going to be posting. I'm also going to edit my room tour video. So for both TikTok and YouTube, I'll drop my room tour video tomorrow for y'all. And then for YouTube, I'm going to drop my review about the snacks. I might live stream that review for you guys so you get it in real time. So yeah, we got some content posted. And as always, if you're on TikTok and you want to see what I have on YouTube, go over to my YouTube channel at Uniquely Mia. The link to my YouTube channel is in the bio of my TikTok homepage. Follow me there. Take a deep dive into my content. Hopefully you enjoy what you see. And if you're on YouTube and you want to see what Uniquely Mia has on TikTok, you could go over and follow me on TikTok as well. Am I from the Caribbean like you? I'm from the United States, but I do have connections to the Caribbean, so you are most welcome on the channel. Was that a ghost? Like I said, guys, if a ghost can get past my mom, I'm done for. Because if there's one person in this house who is the high priestess to, like, keep away the demons, the ghosts, the witches, the voodoo people, it's my mom, okay? And if they get past her, I got no chance of survival. Zero. None. Zero. Okay? So if it was a ghost, it better be a friendly ghost. I will say I do have a ghost in my family. It's Emily. So yeah, Emily's a nice ghost. She always followed me around when I was little. So we have Emily, but Emily's really nice, okay? She's a family ghost. As long as you're nice to Uniquely Me and family, Emily ain't gonna bother you. She's cool, she's cool. But outside of Emily, All the other ghosts, we don't need you here, ghosts. So go away, ghosts. You love Jesus 100%. What are we saying? Think the video quality is fine. Right, glad it's good, but I feel like the ring lights still, the lights make it just shine much brighter because less. Wow, it gets so dark in here without the lights on. A light just make it so much brighter. That means I get some good sleep when it's dark. But I have these curtains, guys, and the curtains, I bought it to block out the light in the morning because the sun, it literally rises like at 6 a.m. every morning. So it doesn't even block out the light 100% because I have an AC, so my mom had to tie the bottom, but it does the job well. Pleasure, my pleasure, cats and Pokemon. What are we saying? Vernon said, how does she do that? Oh, how does she like protect us against the ghosts? Why I say she's a high priestess? Guys, have you ever heard my mom speak about religion? She's just very, very connected to her religion, okay? Okay, I said I really said this summer I wanted to bring you Sunday sermons, but then I forgot every Sunday. We still have time when I'm home. So perhaps this Sunday, if I can convince my mom, we'll have a Sunday sermon. I feel like that would be fun. The only reason why I feel like religion is controversial, but if my mom's speaking about it, it's fine. When I speak about it, it'd be going too far sometimes. We ran because I just be connecting it to a whole bunch of different stuff that people don't like me connecting religion to. But my mom, if she has a Sunday sermon for y'all, it'll just be about the Bible. So we'll see if we can convince my mom, Vernon, perhaps this Sunday. We'll have Uniquely Mom, Queen Mother, do like a Sunday sermon for y'all, but do you think I know religious stories? She knows them more than me, and then like she got everything, guys. She got everything. She's good. I can't say too much, but she's good. She's the one to protect us, okay? You think is she to Dean and Sam Winchester's level? When I was younger, she did an exorcism on me. So there's that. She said I was misbehaving, so she prayed over me. And I literally felt myself get lighter after. So she said in that moment, the demon jumped in me. So her and my sister literally, they put their hand over me. My sister was mean. She held my legs down. That wasn't nice. And then my mom, she was just praying over me. So I had an exorcism performed on me when I was younger. So maybe it's from that moment I'm like, my mom's a high priestess. I don't know. Are you still in guided? No, I'm not. What religion is she? That's a good question. I will say we believe in God. We believe in a higher power. I feel like I always say when you guys ask what religion I am, I always say I don't like to label myself because I feel like all religions are connected. I feel like my mom, she would say the same thing. We believe in a higher power. If you want to name them God, if you want to name them Allah, Yahweh, some people say. Whatever you want to name your higher power, we believe in one true God. So, yeah. As I said, growing up, I learned about various religions. I learned about a little bit about Buddhists. I learned a little bit about the Buddha. Learned a lot about Christianity. A little bit of Islam, not a lot, but so yeah, because they're all connected. Honestly, it's my opinion that all religions are connected in a way. So perhaps one day I'll label myself, but for now, we just believe in a higher power than ourselves. God Forever said. Okay. Hey, how are you doing, King? Cat's Pokemon said I kind of did an exorcism on myself the other day. My mom told me to because she had a bad dream. No, that's the thing, too. My mom, she'd be dreaming about, like, the most random stuff. So that's why. And you know what? We say it's the most random stuff, but you never know. I'm a strong believer that, you know what? If you guys may disagree with me, but I'm a strong believer. If you believe in God, you by default, if you believe in God and demons, you by default believe in the supernatural too. And part of the supernatural are people who have dreams about stuff. Now, sometimes when our parents have these dreams, I'm like, do you ever dream about me being a gazillionaire or traveling the world? And they're like, no. Or no, they never had. Like, so what's your dreams for? You're dreaming about other people. What about me? What about me? Dream about me. But that's what I'm saying. But so you guys may disagree with me, but like the idea of God is we've never seen God. So you're believing in something mythical in a way. I believe in God. Don't come at me. This is not blasphemy. But that's just my opinion of it. So yeah, exactly. Bods in your body create dreams. So guys, thank you so much for being on the live stream. It was a pleasure talking with y'all. Remember, we'll try and convince Queen Mother on Sunday if she wants to do a sermon for y'all. We shall see what she says. So guys, thank you so much for being on the live stream. Love the discussion as always. Thank you so much for sharing your evening with me. You guys are real people, and I really do appreciate your support. It really means a lot. So have a great rest of your day. I'll see y'all in the next live stream or the comment section of my Flowing Traditional YouTube video or YouTube Shorts. Bye guys, have a great rest of your day or evening. Stay positive, and as Queen Mother, my mom always says, don't let anybody rob y'all of your joy. Bye, Vernon. Bye, Mr. P. Bye, Cats and Pokemon. Bye, God Forever. Bye, Cam. Bye, Drake. Bye, Happy King. Bye, Keenan. Bye, Heckler. Bye, Evan. Bye, In Your Soul. Bye, DH Support. Bye, Julian. Bye, Kayla. Bye, Stepping. Bye, Nis. Bye, Andrea. Bye, everybody. See you soon. Don't worry, Vernon. I'll go live again soon, and hopefully for that live stream, it's a time where you could join a little earlier, and you can stay on a little longer, but stay tuned. See you soon, guys. Bye. Thank you so much for your continued support. Really appreciate y'all.